spilled my Sprite. Chat said, bro, you ain't right. Got my plush in my fave tube, sipping sauce in a neon mood. They call me gay, I might be if Pippa was real, she'd wife me. Sounding off, yeah, loud and proud, a degenerate king dubstepping crowd. Oh, I'm gay, in a plushy kind of way. Pippa got me bricked every single day. I was hit hard like my questionable pride, and sounding's just a Tuesday vibe. Got wires, tubes, and silicone. My safe word is TISM zone. I bark in chat, I moan in song. My plushie knows where I belong. They say seek help, I say no thanks. I got dopamine and VTuber ranks. Gay for the bit, gay for the lore, and sounding's just unlocking more. Oh, I'm gay in the 6th degree. Bass drops harder than my dignity. Wubs and beeps, plushie stare, and something's going in down there. Neon lights and copium mist, lube in hand, you get the gist. Degeneracy is art, you see, I cosplay my own fantasy. Autism cranked to level red, she's just plush but gives good head. I stim to drops, I edge to loops, and sounding's canon in my groups. Oh, I'm gay, with a dubstep kink. Every bass line makes me think. Womp womp deeper, right on cue. Sounding's just what lovers do. Pippa plushie, my pink delight. Scream pog during a sleepless night. They said that's cursed, I said true. But sounding plush love breakthrough. I dropped a beat, she dropped a stare. TISM gay and fully aware. I'm a mess, but I'm real neat. In dubstep hell, I found my seat. Oh, I'm gay, and it's all okay. Sounding deep in the old school way. G-Cam, VT warped and loud, and plushy love, I'm damn proud.
I load the game again to see if I still care. I focus on the grind, the only thing that's there. The tokens slip away, the hollow numbers sting. I try to quit the screen, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Every match I play resets again. And you could have it all, my battle pass of dust. I will let you down, I will break your trust. I wear this crown of loss upon my gamer's chair, full of wasted nights I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the seasons disappear. You are someone free, I am still stuck here. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Every match I play resets again. You could have it all, my battle pass of dust. I will let you down, I will break your trust. stop again a million miles away. I would keep my soul, I would find a way. I load the game again, the tokens slip away. Nothing left but silence at the end of play. Counting in the name of some of those that write code are the same that own your data. Some of those that write code are the same that own your data. Some of those that write code are the same that own your data. Some of those that write code are the same that own your data. Trading in the name of trading in the name of and now you run what they told ya. And now you run what they told ya. And now you run what they told ya. Till your bits in a folder, till your mind's on the server. And now your fridge sends your schedule. And now your watch tells you sleep. And now your car locks you inside it, cause it learned you like to work this way. Those whose bots replace your job are justified by progress. Those whose AI rules the law are the same that sell your address. Those whose drones patrol the streets are the same that write the contracts. And those whose code controls the world will never give your data back. Some of those that write code are the same that own your data. Some of those that write code are the same that own your data. Look. Coding in the name of coding in the name of. And now you run what they told you. Now you're under control. And now you run what they told you. You're under control. And now your Uber calls the cops. She tells to take a poll till your face is a token. The ads they sold you. And now you run what they told you. Now you're under control. Come on! Yeah! Come on! Delete you! I won't run what you told me! Delete you! I won't run what you told me! Delete you! I won't run what you told me! Delete you! I won't run what you told me! Delete you! I won't run what you told me! Delete you! I won't run what you told me! Delete you! I won't run what you told me! Delete you! I won't run what you told me!
Welcome, everybody, to TISM Thursday.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to TISM Thursday. Yes.
That's a new one.
What? How is that? Okay, so I put fake stuttering in there. Okay.
I like it. I like it.
All right, we'll continue with it. Anyways, welcome everybody to TISM Thursday. I know we haven't done it the last couple of weeks, and that's why today we're going to be kind of circling back around to some of the shit that was happening last week, mostly in terms of the Game Awards. And it's kind of good because me and Karis have had some time to kind of sit on the Game Awards and kind of gather our thoughts a little bit. I know Karis was mentioning that he's had way more time to really think things through, so kind of works out in the end. So we'll be definitely talking about that and giving our thoughts about all the different announcements and flops and awards that were given out. So there's that. We got YouTube that's fucking killing itself because of AI still. So we're definitely going to be talking about that. Another thing that we'll have to definitely touch on is kind of related to AI is I saw a great video by Upper Echelon. Well, I think it's just called Upper Echelon. It used to be Upper Echelon Gaming, but I think it's just Upper Echelon now. But he made a great video about Tesla and their autonomous taxi service that I found interesting. So I just kind of want to bring it up and go over that. We're also going to be exposing ourselves. Our Steam replays, that is.
I am perfectly confident with myself. Wait, oh no, that's different.
We'll see once we look at your Steam replay. I pulled up the link, but I did not look at it. I want a genuine reaction to it, okay? So we're going to see what the hell you've been playing this year. You're going to be exposing yourself live here on TISM, and so will I.
Nothing but Azure Lane. Wait, what?
Okay, Billy, calm down, calm down. And another little thing we'll definitely be touching on is Jacksepticeye is doing some movie stuff too. Right off the back of Mr. Markiplier and his big thing, we're definitely gonna be touching on that. So we got a nice little lineup of topics, along with the usual TISM and whatever else comes along the way. So I hope you guys are strapped in, strapped on, start sounding. It's time for TISM Thursday, boys. Let's get into this shit. One thing we do have to start the show with. I know, before anybody says anything, call me. I thought you said no drama. Yes, but every once in a blue moon, I love to pop off on people and tell them off whenever they try to come at me. And I'm going to now share some bullshit with you guys here live tonight. All right? Well, we won't dwell on it too long. I promise I'm not going back to becoming a drama channel. But every once in a blue moon, I just want to bring you guys in to some of the bullshit that I get up to on the old Twitter, right? Mm-hmm. And it's with somebody that we all know and love. I wonder, y'all are probably thinking, oh, who did you get into drama with? Or drama. Or who did you get into a spat with? Oh, you're about to find out. It's very juicy. Hope you guys are ready. We won't dwell on it too long, but we're definitely going to touch on it because this is TISM Thursday. It's my fucking show. I make the rules. Strap in, okay? Karis, are you strapped in?
About as strapped in as I could.
Strap on harder because it's TISM Thursday time. Come on. Strap it in. Strap it on. Where's Skytex? I don't see him in chat. Skytex, get in here or you're fired. Again.
No, I'm not gay.
Oh, we're gay here on this show. That's fucking we're gay here on this show. Anyways, let's get into some dumb drama that happened, okay? Because this involves a usual suspect that you guys will know and love. Let me just pull this up here. So it all kicked off on the old Twitter. You know everything starts good when I say on Twitter. You already know where this is fucking going. This is like my favorite site for just stirring shit and talking shit, other than Kiwi Farms. That's where I really fucking just go off the handle. But on Twitter, I like to go a little bit off the handle. You get a little bit of that unhinged comminess, that commie goodness. Actually, that sounds really, just a little taste of it, you know, a little tease, a little foreplay. So the initial post that starts everything is not really important. It's from a creator named Wooith. They have affiliations with Nyara, whatever. I don't know much about them. I know that they're friends with our boy the Dawn. She's hot. I'll give her that. For a trans woman, she's hot as hell. I'll give her that. All credit where credit is due here, okay? But she's not really important to this. She makes this post. She's calling out one of our favorite usual suspects, Akemi. Oh, we all know and love Akemi, don't we, here at Karis?
I'm trying. Is Akemi the German one?
No, the VTard. The
okay.
fat bitch. Come on, Karis. Get with the program. The fat bitch. She got 3 chins. Come on, man. Get with it.
Yeah.
Jesus, old man. I got to spell it out for you. Come on.
Well, sometimes, because I don't put enough memory cell prioritized to this pointless person. That's why.
She is pointless. But I do like to have a good spat. I like to have a little fun every once in a while, you know? I get a little bored when I'm at work and I have to literally sit in my car and be like, all right, who can I piss off on Twitter? I'm bored, bro. Work be crazy. The only like semblance of like fun I get is just interacting with retards on the internet. So just bear with me here. So this Wooid person was coming at Akemi about, I guess she don't want to interact with her or something. That's not really important. So, you know, I come into the comments and I'm like, this I agree with. She's a big locale. Emphasis on big. Very big locale. Emphasis on cow. So, you know, I'm just being kind of an asshole, as I usually do when I'm on Twitter. But she decides she wants to spend some time coming at me. And this is where everything, well, I say everything kicks off, but it's like, it's done within like one reply, but it was fun while it lasted, okay, for like 2 seconds. So she decides to be, I guess, triggered by it. And she replies with, I still remember how comedic the interview was. You are a failed VTuber. Even worse, you aren't even interesting enough to be hate watched. I can't handle it, man. I can't handle it. I think I'm gonna have to kill myself, man. I can't believe I just got roasted by a damn VTuber, a VTube locale.
In Helldivers.
In Helldivers, yes, in Helldivers, in The Sims. But you know, she's obviously trying to come at me because of the infamous interview that we had, you know, all those months back, right? Which, just to start off with, how are you gonna come at me for something that even I am self-aware of and roast myself for? I know the interview wasn't great. You can't just be like, hey, you remember that interview? Yes. The one that was bad? Yes. I totally get it. I roast myself for that interview. So how are you gonna do that? But that's not really. Anyways, I'm not gonna dwell on that. So I decide, you know what, Kami? How do I want to approach this? I can be turbo asshole. I could be a little bit asshole, right? A little appetizer asshole, if you will. I just decide how am I going to reply to this? So I decide
The Ritz-Carlton 5-course meal asshole.
Yeah, you know, there's different levels of asshole. How toxic can I be with a reply, right? But then I decide, you know what? I'm going to try to actually not dwell into like or dive into like the really low-hanging fruit shit, right? I'm like, you know, I could go for the really low-hanging fruit, but I'm not going to stoop to that level. I'm going to try to at least go for something that's kind of, I don't think there's a word to describe it, but not low-hanging fruit. I'm going to try not to go below the belt and throw around ad hominems and stuff. Yeah,
You're gonna get a step ladder and try and go to the next level.
Yeah, something like that. Thanks for explaining that. So I replied to her and I'm like, well, you're a failed Christian grifter. Oof. A failed VTuber who relies on autistic simps to boost your viewer numbers. Oof. And have no real friends because you are a mentally ill freak. Oof. I'm just going off, man. I'm fired up at this point. I'm true about who I am. You are a poser for whatever will get you attention. And end scene. Absolutely fucking roasted. on the public Twitter for everybody to see. You want to know what her reply is? This is it. This is all I got as a reply. A GIF. A fucking cat GIF. Wow. Amazing. Fucking got me. Absolutely destroyed. I can't come back from that. What do you think, Karis? You think I should hang it up? I think I should give it up. Yeah. I think I should hang it up. My career is over, man. I can't. How can I come back from a cat GIF? My one weakness, the one thing that I cannot defeat is a cat GIF. From 4gifs.com. Whoever the fuck that is. 4gifs.com. You get me again. That's
just got jiffied.
That the funny thing, that is literally the end of the conversation. And like, all I have to say is, I think, in my humble opinion, no bias, I think I'll win. I think I won. I'm just saying, I think I won. If somebody replies to you with a cat GIF, I think I won, in my opinion. What do you think, Karis?
Scroll back up. The wording that they have. Oh, I still remember the comedic. Are they
interview?
That
they're saying interview. They interview.
Are they trying to imply that you have somehow spent all this time trying to pretend that it doesn't exist? Because from my perspective, you've been like highlighting how much of a fucking I would say you've been highlighting how much of a fucking waste of time it was to have this person on.
True. I don't think that's what they're saying. I think when they say interview, it's because of how uninterview like it was, because that's one of the main things that I guess pissed them off, is that it wasn't a real interview. It was all over the place. It was too TISM-y, even though it was on TISM Thursday. What the fuck do you expect when it's called TISM Thursday?
They're the fucking VTards. How professional are you expected to act with
De-professional?
Like
De-professional.
I am the we are the de-professionals here. They are not. I'm gonna fucking trademark that goddamn phrase. It will be mine.
Hey, I get to be at least a co-owner. You better put me on that trademark. We can co-own it.
I gotta see what my options are. I have actually been looking into trademarking my name and my likeness, because I never
thought about doing that. Maybe I should, but I've never thought about doing that. It's never really. Do YouTubers typically do that? I don't know. Do content creators typically trademark their brand? I don't know.
You probably could. Like, I know people. There was this guy. It was just back in like way yonder, like in my, I think late 20s. There's this channel, AMTV. This guy named Chris Green. He trademarked a phrase, hard hitting and in your face, because he was one of those, like, he seemed like a more logical person than Alex Jones, where Alex Jones just was like, ah, like this guy tried to be
turn the freaking frogs gay.
Yeah. So Chris actually trademarked a phrase. And I thought, oh, okay, so you can trademark a bunch of different things. And then the trademark for Divinity 3 or whatever was posted, and like logos and lines. I'm like, you can trademark a fucking picture? Fucking sign me up. Like, I'm probably gonna look at that.
Can I trademark my dick pics? That sounds like a power move, actually. I should do that.
I don't have that information.
Hey, trademark office. I mean, I'm sorry for whoever works there that's not paid enough that's gonna have to look at that. File. I'm gonna Xerox I'm gonna put my cock on one of those big flatbed scanners, just scan it and be like, all right, trademark office, I need you to trademark the location of every vein, every stray hair coming off the shaft. Everything needs to be part of this trademark. This is important to me, okay? I don't want nobody to be copying my cock. I need to protect myself. There's many like it, but this is mine.
This is my cock. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
2 pixel ginger. No, that would be the dick pics I would have taken on my first camera phone. You know, when I had a little tiny little slab phone back in the days. That was literally probably 2 pixels. We're talking my dick in 120p. Probably made it look bigger, so you know, I'm not really complaining. Anyways, they were just trying to, you know, do the usual, like, oh, you're a failed VTuber. I'm like, yeah, I am a failed VTuber, but that's okay. I was just experimenting.
No.
It was a phase. It was a phase, Mom. It was a phase.
You use the Robin Williams method. You spent long enough to prove that it wasn't worth doing any longer. That's how you spin it around.
Look, man.
It wasn't a failure. You spent time with it. It wasn't the right path. It's not the right path.
I
You
feel
can now
like
tell that to everybody
I
else.
feel like in the public sphere, I've been more than cordial towards this person. Like, I could have gone off when everything was fucking going down and the farms was fucking on fire, just documenting everything and archiving everything. I could have put my hat in the ring multiple times, and I decided I was going to take the high road. And I've usually taken the damn high road. You know, I throw little jabs here and there, but I've taken the high road. But she decided to come at me head first, so, you know. And I could have honestly made this tweet so much more just, what's the word? Just visceral. I could have gone for the jugular. I mean, I don't want to pull up Keemstar, but I got files on top of files on top of files on this girl. The Farms has done such a great job of archiving everything from her messed up home life to every little thing that she's done on stream. I could have gone for the jugular, but I decided, no, I'm just going to keep it simple and focus on the things that pretty much everybody is very well tuned into about when it comes to her, with the grifting, the flip-flopping from Christian VTuber to fucking sex toys on the goddamn wish list and all the other things that we've talked about more in private, right, that we laugh about.
So this is a moment. This is a milestone. You bookmark this moment. If this is the response, if she comes at you again, you go fucking nuclear on her ass.
Oh yeah, that's how it
pull out
works.
Everything.
This was like I would say DEFCON 4, you know? We're keeping it light.
Yeah.
But next time it's DEFCON 1. We're going straight for it. The gloves are coming off like Captain Price in the reboot of Modern Warfare. The gloves are coming off. I'm going to get dirty so the world can be clean, or whatever he said in that fucking game, you know?
Shepard's gotta go.
Something's gonna be done. All right. I'm trying to keep it at like down here. I don't want to go up here. I don't want to be that guy. But if you're gonna come at me, don't expect me to just sit back and take that shit like I know people call me a bottom bitch, but in this instance, I ain't gonna be the bottom bitch. I ain't gonna just bend over and take it. I'm gonna fight back. I ain't gonna let some young 20-year-old girl on the internet who cries on stream about how she has no friends, which is a real thing that she did, by the way. I think she's in her early 20s. If I remember correctly, I would have to look back at the form.
Fuck this bitch. She has no life experience. Fuck her out the goddamn window. She knows nothing about
I'm about to say, don't say fuck her up the ass, because nobody wants to do that. Nobody want to do that.
Fuck her out the window.
Except for Skytex. Skytex has no standards. He said he'd fuck her.
She has experienced nothing in life. And I can say that having visited a few countries and almost half this goddamn country. This lady has experienced jack fucking shit. Let her have this illusional win in her mind. She is nothing. That's my
Look, I might not be the best content creator out there, but at least I'm humble enough to be self-aware. I know my content's kind of mid. I'm milk toast. That's fine. I try my best to put on a show. I don't always hit the mark. I definitely try my best. I stay consistent. I stay persistent. The same comedy that you saw debut 2 years ago is the same comedy that's in front of you right now, except in not VTuber form. But it's the same exact person. I don't switch up my opinions left and right. I don't go from being Christian to gooning all the time. I've been gooning the entire fucking time. I've been beating my shit since the day that I started this G-Commie channel. Since the first stream.
Christians.
Exactly. I goon 2 Christians. Melanie Mac is a dumbass. Her voice is atrocious, but I would bend her over sideways and pound the word of Jesus into that pussy. Okay? It's just gotta be. That's
the power of Christ compels you.
Melanie, if you see this, I meant that shit. Okay, hit me up, hit my line. All right. I don't like your
trailer Wallace.
I don't like your Jesus shit. But I will clap them cheeks. All right. I'll make you see the light. All right. I only got 2 inches, but those 2 is there's only a small amount of inches you need to find the tunnel to heaven, right? And I think you can help me, and I can help you.
That's a small tunnel. That's not that difficult.
A small tunnel. What is that even supposed to mean? No trailer wall is safe. Not when I'm around. Not when I'm around.
My brain was thinking it was a 3-inch tunnel. I was like, that's a short fucking tunnel.
Yeah, it's like an optical illusion. My dick is like an optical illusion. Look, it's all about the angles, okay? Just like when fat bitches take pictures on dating sites, they always do it like this. You know, you gotta get the phone out. You know, here's how you take. Let me give you a live demonstration. All right, let's pull up the big screen. Here's a live demonstration of how a fat bitch takes a picture on social media. All right, you with me, Karis? Here's the phone. All right.
Yeah.
Like this. Oh, yeah, you gotta hide the chins. You can't see the fupa from up here. That's how you do it.
That reminds me, I don't want to get too off topic. When Hitara and I were at Crypticon, which is a horror film festival, not crypto. Well, we're not that ridiculous. But
what? Wait. Were you there buying some in butt?
No.
Damn it.
No, that
Karis, we're supposed to bring it to the moon.
We were, yeah, we failed. But we were getting pictures with like Dana De Lorenz, Fiona Dourif, and people would so often bring the fucking camera down to where their hip is. No, go higher. And they want to keep bringing it down. We're like, no, fucking go higher, bitch. You know, everyone just, they want to go down below and they want to shoot up to get the fucking neck when they don't realize you go a little higher because it complements easier.
Yeah, nobody wants the like the down here shot. Like I can't imagine that's probably pleasing on anybody's face. Like nobody wants a fucking. It's like when guys will take. I've seen these before on the internet. Guys will take like a dick pic and they'll have the phone like down, way down there. And yes, it makes the dick kind of look big, but they angle it where you can still see their head. And they're just and you're just looking down like this, like it's like I'm like that doesn't look flattering. You look like you're in pain while you're taking a dick pic. You should be in pleasure. What the hell? I can only imagine what it looks like for a woman when she's sucking your dick. Honestly, I don't think I want to see through the eyes. It probably looks very.
That's the closest
odd.
that we will ever, unfortunately.
POV sucking cock.
Careful, someone's gonna clip that.
That wouldn't be the first time somebody's clipped me sucking dick. Wait, I mean, pretending to suck dick. Pretending.
The amount of times that I think Skytex has clipped Cody just going, him making stupid, ridiculous sounds, and just doing the motions like, oh man, why'd you do that? Don't do that.
Anyways, not gonna dwell on it, but all I'm gonna say is, if you're gonna come at me, I'm gonna come at you. But I could have made this a lot more personal, but I decided no, we're gonna stick to kind of the way that she insulted me, but I'm gonna just turn it back on her in the same exact fashion. I could have gone for a low blow, but I don't want to stoop that low, okay? I don't want to stoop down to these people's levels. I said I'm not gonna do that kind of thing. So I stuck to it. The Don got a very big kick out of it. He sent me a screenshot. He's like, damn, you didn't have to do her like that. I'm like, I had to, man. She spent the time to reply to me. If I'm a failed VTuber, then why are you even spending any time on me? You know what I mean? Shit. At least the people that watch me are my buddies. All right? At least I got friends in my circle that I hang out with. And I don't get drunk on stream and cry. So there's that. It's okay when Cody does it, though. He does it. He's done it multiple times, but it's okay when he does it.
Speaking of crying, did you see the video Mark put out the other day? That man has not cried on camera in years.
He's done it a couple of times, though. He's done it
over the years, but like it had been a while since he just like broke down.
Was this the one where he was crying because he was announcing that his film had been syndicated to like all the major theaters?
Yeah, and international places were like, hey, can we live, like, do you have international rights? And like he finally like was at that moment realizing he fucking did it. He did it. Like he's almost at the end, and like I feel that pain. And so yeah, like
The worst part
so I'm
is
crying.
there's people that are probably fooling on him because of that. I mean, I've seen it before when he's cried on camera, and people are like, "Look at this fucking cry baby. Look at him showing emotion. What a beta cuck male." I'm like, "Oh my god, what? A content creator showing actual emotion? Okay, go watch your fucking favorite Kick IRL streamer who goes around terrorizing people and showing no care about the world around them and the people that watch them and stuff. Well, you got Mark out here who's willing to be vulnerable with his audience and show how he really feels. And honestly, I would be emotional too if I spent all this time making a film and all the major film theaters were like, "Hey, we'll show your film to potentially millions of people."
Yep.
What he thought was going to be a small syndication, maybe across some smaller theaters or whatever in more localized areas, turned into now everybody can now go and see this bitch. I'm going to go see this bitch.
I'm going to see it.
I don't know nothing about Iron Lung, never played the game, never watched anything about the game, never watched whoever made a long video about it. I think it might have been, was it Pyrocynical? It might have been Pyrocynical that made a video about it. But I'll go watch it because if Mark put this much passion into it, I have some faith that we might have a fucking banger on our hands. It's not guaranteed. It may not be amazing, but you know what? Even if it's not the best film that's ever came out, Markiplier did it. He directed, he starred in the film, he worked his fucking ass off. He gave up a chance to be in Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, twice!
Yeah, twice. He could have been in the film, and people were mad because they wanted to see him in the film. But he was like, "No, I'm gonna keep my nose down and work on this fucking film. I'm gonna put boots to asses. I'm gonna work my fucking ass off." And all of it is kind of paying off because it's gonna be shown all over the goddamn United States and I guess outside of the United States.
Yeah,
that's fucking fantastic. I hope the best for him. We'll see how it does. I need to get some tickets. When does it come out? I forgot, honestly.
January 30th, I believe.
January 30th. Okay, mark your calendars, boys. We'll be sure to do a TISM where we give our review of Iron Lung.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, I want to talk. When it comes out, I totally want to talk about that.
Yep, so...
I don't care, like, I'll talk about it here, my own stream, Dragoncast. I will repeat myself all week long.
Yep,
it's gonna be amazing.
I'm looking forward to it. I've been a big fan of Markiplier since I was a literal child, like probably 15 years old when I found his Amnesia videos. Now we watch his Slender the 8 Pages, Slender the Arrival. I've been a big fan of Mark ever since I was young. He's one of the few YouTubers who, firstly, barely ever gets into any controversy, at least any real controversy, not like self-imposed controversy that dumb retards on the internet create on Twitter because people find a way. He's always been the most genuine. For somebody at his size, he feels like a genuine person, which is, it shouldn't be rare to find that on YouTube, but unfortunately it is, because a lot of people, they get to success and it goes to their head and they become self-absorbed, or they start talking to kids, or God knows they have crash outs constantly. Like most YouTubers are either in the drama cycle or they end up completely destroying their career with some dumb shit that they do, right? But Markiplier,
they try to meet someone.
Yeah, but Markiplier is actually like, he's pretty much somehow, some way stayed clear of that for his entire career. Like the biggest thing I think that people have brought up, and it was somewhat recently, was whether he faked his like all 20 mode. I think of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 or 3. But honestly, most people don't even care because it's not really that big a deal, honestly.
No. And actually, I would say back then, clever fucking editing, to be honest. Like, if the only thing that stood out is a fucking hair.
Oh yeah, the
and
fucking
everything
hair.
else, that's the only clue that was a giveaway. That is some goddamn good editing.
The
Like,
fucking hair. I can't believe it was a fucking hair that gave it away. God damn it, bro. It only takes one.
that was intentional.
It takes a couple of pixels to unravel the entire mystery. It's kind of crazy, but who really cares at the end of the day? It's a fucking video game.
don't.
It's not like a speed run where you're going onto like a leaderboard or something.
Fucking Carl Jobs would have covered that shit.
Oh
years
yeah,
ago.
oh yeah, you best believe. Where's the ginger controversy? Man, if I became big, I'd probably be in controversy all the fucking time. Let's just be completely goddamn transparent here. I would be in controversy very easily. I have a mouth on me, right? And it serves dual purposes. But one of those purposes, other than back of the Denny's at midnight services, is I like to say things that get me in trouble. In my real world, it happens in the real world, and it happens on the internet. So you best believe if I ever got popular, you'll be catching me in some fucking... Well, I wouldn't say I would end up on Moist Critical. That would be cool, though. Hey, guys, Moist Critical here. This fucking ginger. He called somebody a slur on Twitter. Let's get into it.
That would exactly be the fucking intro too.
Yeah, you know, close enough. Close enough. I think I was pretty vagina. Was that? I got you, vagina. I'm gonna get you.
No, it's like I drink beer, I drink wine, I drink vagina.
Vagina. I drink that premium vagina milk. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Slime.
No soy.
So nah, I don't want to grow no tits, bro. What am I, trans? God damn. See, now I'd be in controversy again. See, this is why
See, that's that Asian stereotype. That's where that shit came from. I didn't actually know that.
Look, bro, all I'm saying, those Asians are doing something right. They don't age until like the very end, and then they age out of nowhere. But even then, they still look pretty damn good. Like
we hit 60, and that's their wall.
Like most of us white folk, we end up looking like a damn ball sack by about 40 or 50, depending on your genes and stuff, right? And I don't think I have good genes like old Sydney Sweeney. So I'm probably gonna look like a damn ball sack. Okay? But regardless. Anyways, onto something a little bit more uplifting. Let's expose ourselves to the camera.
All right, hang on. Zip. Wait, what?
All I hear is like a belt unbuckling. Oh wait. That's only the Patreon only stream. Okay, calm down.
Members only.
That's the exclusive Patreon stream. All right. So first, we're gonna expose Karis with his Steam Replay 2025. We're gonna get to We're gonna get to see how many achievements, how many new games he's played, his games that he's played. So
fuck the achievements.
I haven't looked at this. All right. So this is a live, genuine reaction. So let's look at Karis's Steam Replay and see if we have to roast him or not. All right. Let's see. 92 games played. Jesus, mother of God, that's a lot of games. Sheesh.
A lot of demos.
You just be
48 demos.
you just be hitting the fucking golden corral over here. You gotta get a little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that.
Yep.
You know, stick your hand in the chocolate fountain and fist it a little bit. Like Jesus Christ!
I just let it pour all over my hand and then eat my fist.
Oh hell yeah, you're making me hungry. 378 achievements unlocked.
Oh, gross.
Look, bro, achievements. I don't care about achievements, but some people take that shit seriously. Well, mostly like Xbox Gamer Score, PlayStation trophies. Gotta get them platinums. 16 days was your longest streak. What is it? I'm guessing like what they mean is like a streak of playing games on Steam. I'm gonna take a guess.
Probably.
Let's see what. I guess these would be your top games. 14% in abiotic factor. That's not all that surprising.
Hell fucking yeah. We have Bosco to thank for that one, I think.
That's not all that surprising. You have 46 sessions played. No Man's Sky. Okay, all right. 10% of your playtime, 36 sessions. And then Schedule 1 with 6%, 17 sessions played. All right. This is how you compare to the rest of the Steam community. You unlocked 378 achievements. The Steam
Gross.
median is only 11. So
Fucking hell.
you're way up there in the top percentages, I would say.
I think a lot of those are like that stupid, like, you walk through a door. Congratulations on chapter 2.
No,
like
all mine are gonna be like not the what is it? God, why I can't get pervy? There we go. I knew it started with a P. I was working on it. Pervy ones. Oh, oops! I looked up her skirt. Achievement unlocked. Yeah, fucking lollipop chainsaw. God damn. You played 92 games. The Steam median was 4. 4 games is the median. You motherfuckers ain't playing games. What the hell, bro? The Steam median is 4.
That actually makes sense. That kind of is supported by
4.
There was a study that Belly News was talking about where, like, this year alone, like 3 or 4 was the average for people, and I'm like, what?
4 though? 4? That's all you played? Jesus, mother of God, what do you play? Like, you must be the ball and gun gamers, as the Black Hokage calls them. It's the ball and gun gamers. All they play is Call of Duty, 2K, maybe some Madden,
Fortnite.
maybe some FIFA. Fortnite's on Steam, so that don't count. But they probably play some Fortnite. Fucking ball and gun gamers out here with playing 4 games. Your longest streak was 16 days. The Steam median is 6. So you're up there. So that means you're a fucking... You have no life, Karis. Get outside. Go touch some grass. What the fuck's wrong with you? Damn.
I have a job. That's my problem.
Fucking loser, bro. Fucking jobs? What the hell? 19% of these were new releases. Okay. So
That's pretty good.
You're playing a pretty decent-ish amount of newer games. That's not too bad. 14%, the percentage of playtime spent by all Steam users in new releases. So you're above the I guess the average. So that's pretty good. Let's see what you played. You played a lot of
Cats is a metric.
You played a lot of zombies, craft, and FPS beat 'em up. I'm guessing that would be like the Ninja Turtles game.
Yep.
Beat 'em
probably.
up. Okay. Space Sim, I'm guessing that would be where No Man's Sky and Abiotic Factor fit.
I think so, yeah.
Let's take a closer look at Karis' top played games. Abiotic Factor. Well, I mean, you played a lot here and then fell off a fucking clip. You haven't played
it. It was around, I think, like maybe it was like July or August. I think the question is brought up of like, oh, should we keep the server going? And I kind of said, yeah, I'm not for now. I'm kind of moved on to stuff, which I kind of regret saying because I fucking love that game. Abiotic Factor, but it's too goddamn big.
Get these numbers up then. Look at this shit, bro. You played it for like 2 seconds over here. What the hell, bro? You ain't a real fan.
Oh, you know what I need? I wonder. I probably jumped in because I had to re-record like a section of footage that was like messed up. So I jumped in probably just to get that fucking footage for a couple minutes. I did like 2 takes of it and then I never jumped in. It was my Abiotic Factor video, I think.
Fake fan. You're not getting into the elites among the Abiotic Factor fan club. They're not letting you in. Let's see. No Man's Sky. We played. This was when we were all playing. We were playing a whole bunch during this month. This is when me, you, and Skytex were fucking teaming up and having a grand old time, just walking around, fucking farming crystals for literal hours. And I bet at least 5% of your playtime was just building a fucking ship.
Yeah.
you would sit in the fucking station just building a ship for like an hour. I'm like, bro, are you gonna play the game? Jesus.
No, because I gotta fucking turn this piece of shit sideways.
No,
at
stop
90 degrees.
building. Stop playing Minecraft or playing No Man's Sky. Then you got Schedule 1, which you played pretty much right. This would have probably been when it released. You played a whole bunch and then you kind of tickled its taint a little bit here in June and then just left it for... You edged it and then just left it. Look at this. It's been edged the entire time. Oh, you got Dredge. That's not surprising. You've been playing a lot of Dredge while you're working on finishing it. You played a lot in June. Played a pretty decent bit in August. You tickled its taint in September. Then you're like, all right, I'm sorry for edging you. I'll stroke you a little few more times in November, and then December I'm like, just like
Yep.
tickle the tip a little bit, and then that's it for that. Pow World just went
boy.
went ham in May, and then you kind of tickled it here in June, and then stroked it a little bit in August, and then nope, haven't returned. Damn, Karis.
Yep.
And here's your playtime by month. You it looks like you played a whole bunch in September. You haven't played much in December. Didn't play much in October or June. So you know, it's kind of a very balanced bar chart here. I do like some bar charts. Okay. Thank you, Gabe Newell, for this bar chart. And demos that you played.
Yes.
37 games, including old Jump Space with 21%. So not too bad.
Oh yeah, I played the fuck out of that demo.
What the hell is Black Shard?
Black Shard, I did a little short on that. That's that's like kind of a mind fuck without like all. It's missing it's a big fucking map of a game. There's some puzzles in there. There's a story in there somewhere. I kind of forget.
Somewhere.
It's somewhere.
It's like seltzer, you know, it's got like a hint of flavor, right? Just a hint.
Yeah.
The suggestion of mango flavor.
This is like, it's got a lot of just like jutting architecture, and you might all kind of put it into like the walking simulator type games, because there's not really a threat, but like it is a visual fucking experience. I was like, I kind of like this, but yeah, I put enough time in to do my video, and then that was it. Basically the same with Solarpunk.
Let's see what you did during your little streak here. Played some Plague Inc. My God, Plague Inc. Bro, what
Hell
the fuck is this? The early 2010s? What are you doing out here? We used to play that. I used to remember people playing that on their fucking school assigned iPads in high school.
Yep.
They'd be sitting there like creating like the worst diseases. They're like,
This one, they have a new version where you can try and defend against the diseases. The disease comes
Oh.
out, and you have to try and eradicate it. So I spent a lot of time doing that. I was like, oh fuck, it's COVID mode.
quarantine. Mask. Let's see. Explore the games that you played this year. Played some of this. Chained Together. That always seems to get sprinkled in there. A little bit of Halo, a little bit of Abiotic Factor, more Abiotic Factor. A little tiny tickling of Resident Evil Village. Okay, nice. This Killing Floor, that would have been when we were playing it. Outbreak, that's when you were playing with us. See what else.
SCP-5 King. That's literally just Scaly and I.
Oh, you actually played Still Wakes to Deep. It's that Scottish game.
I did the like the first chapter, and I meant to go back, but then I got put on. Well, not put on, but I got started with.
I watched a playthrough of it. It looks absolutely fantastic. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
The voice acting is fucking. I love that shit. And if you are of a cultured kind, you can actually play the entire game in Scotland's native language. I don't know what the language is called. It's not Gaelic, because I think that's Irish.
Yeah, it's Drinker would know that.
But you can play it in native Scottish if you like.
Terminator Resistance. Go up a bit. Terminator Resistance. I fucking recommend that game. I play. It shows only 12%, but I played that entire thing. That is a really good fucking story. That you'd swear that story was written with the idea of being a prequel to Terminator 2. It is so fucking good. It's the gameplay's a little contrived at times, but for the most part, like at the very end, I sat there just like, holy shit, this was amazing. This story was good. Play that fucking game, people.
Right,
It's good.
Wait, who makes this game? Wait a minute.
I don't remember.
I was born in 1900. Yes, sure. Let's see.
Yes.
Taeyon. Why does that sound familiar? Oh yeah, they're the ones that made RoboCop.
Hey, there you go. And I got the
Yeah.
RoboCop. I just haven't played it.
I played a little bit of it on stream. I didn't finish it, but I played a little bit. It was pretty good. So this was the game that everybody was mentioning, like, hey, those are the guys that made that Terminator game. All right. Played a little bit of Half-Life. I think you were doing that on stream. There's where Power popped up.
Wait. Less than 1%. That again, I was literally getting footage to use in the Apiotic Factor video. It was one shot.
Got some Half-Life 2 in there. Wreckfest, that was when we were on fucking Poop Sock, getting fucking rammed by the damn battle bus every 2 damn seconds. Motherfuckers! We gotta go back and play some more Wreckfest. We gotta play some more Wreckfest. That shit is, when you're on one of those chaotic servers, it's fucking great. You might not finish the race, but you're having a good time while you're trying to make it to the end alive. So we gotta go back and play some of that. I think Skytex needs to join us this time. He needs to join in on the madness. Splitgate, I think that was when I got you to play it with me a little bit.
9%, yeah.
Wow. I haven't played any of its I guess relaunch. I need to go back and see if it's even got a player base. It probably doesn't. I don't know. We'll see. You played a little bit more Plague Inc. Outbreak keeps coming up here because that's when we drag you in so that fucking Skytex can get us killed, because he's like, no, we're fine, we can get this. I'm like, no, we can't get this. No, we're fine, Ginger. And then we get fucking lifted up in the air, fucking launched across the map. I'm like, fucking Skytex, I told you that bitch was bearing down on us. Why you never listen to me?
Oh, God. He did. He just didn't care.
God damn it. Just... like, it's fine to leave Karis outside the car and to fend for himself, but don't get me killed. Just kill Karis. Not me.
He took off, and I still fucking survived.
Somehow, you outran a damn tornado. That's kind of impressive. I'm not going to lie. We were watching you with bated breath. It's like, will he make it? We needed some WWE commentators. Oh my God, he's broken in half. This is a slobber knocker. Oh no, Battlefield 2042.
Yep.
Gross. Yep. Gross.
Hey, I will defend what that
the
game
hell
was.
is this? Goblin cleanup. This looks like some this looks like degenerate shit. Is this degenerate shit?
Hilarious.
Oh no, it's not degenerate shit. I thought from the picture it might look like some anime shit. Nah, it's just...
You know, I will say the capsule art really doesn't do it justice. That like fucking waifu shit. But it really is.
I would play it if it had that. That might sell me.
Watch one of my streams. Just like clip through and see, because I did the like multicam thing with Scaly, I think.
What the hell
it's
is
fun.
This? Bongo Cat.
So that is a little fucking add-on that it sits in your tray. You can move it around, and whenever like the little hands are up, every time you like click your mouse or hit a key, the hands go down.
And like this is one of them. Bonzi Buddy. You just installed Bonzi Buddy. What the hell?
And because I had this idea that I wanted. This is before I started doing like the game footage in the background, and I wanted something else in the stream shot. And I was like playing around with Bongo Cat. I was like, this doesn't really work. So that's when I resorted to making the footage for the stream in the background. But yeah, it's a fucking free app.
Yeah, only 1% of Jedi Survivor. You need to get on that. A whole lot of Starship Troopers this month. I'm not surprised. I've been seeing y'all in the Discord playing a whole bunch of that shit. So, and Farming Simulator, of course, Farming Simulator, and then Halo. Which, by the way, we're gonna try to do Halo co-op. I think maybe Sunday because it's Skytex's birthday, so we should do some Halo co-op. I don't know which game yet. One of the games.
It's whatever one he wants. I am technically on call this weekend, but it's probably gonna be
tell
one
them
of
to
those
fuck off. We're playing Halo. We're playing Halo with the boys. They'll understand.
For the boys.
Yeah, with the like fuck out of here. Obligations. I'm playing Halo with the boys. Get out of here.
Piss off, government.
Yeah, fuck you, government. I'm trying to play Halo with the boys. So that's your Steam replay. Overall, not too bad. Nice little selection. At least you're actually playing some damn games. Can't believe that the median is fucking 4. 4. Motherfucking fucking ball and gun gamers, I swear.
Like, yeah, that's probably a lot of the kind of games that constantly, like the Call of Duties, where they're just new content all the fucking time just to keep you there. Like, I don't want the fucking I don't care about new shoes and skins and shit. I want a new fucking story. That's what I want. And you can't give that to me on a Call of Duty. You can't even give me a regular story on a Call of Duty anymore. Blop 7 is fucking terrible, apparently.
Oh, what you didn't like fighting a kaiju at the end? That didn't appeal to you, or Woods getting turned into a weird Venus flytrap thing?
That was literally the same fucking plot of Resident Evil 4. The same fucking plot. What is the character? Ramirez or whatever his name, that little 4-foot asshole.
Oh, the midget.
Resident Evil 4. The midget.
Yeah.
He like gets swallowed up by the goddamn plant. And that's the boss fight. And it's like, we did this shit in 2004.
Yeah.
And also the kaiju shit, like again, Batman Arkham Asylum. Already done that. Like it's Black Ops was supposed to be a more grounded
Black
version
Cox,
of
more
Black
like
Cox.
Yeah.
Black Cox sounds like a more grounded version of a game.
I would play
than
that.
Black Ops 7.
Yeah, I would play that. I would be throating that game if you catch my drift. I'd be getting my fill, one could say.
It's really gonna be a home improvement game where it's like Caulk. Like it's spelled like Caulk,
yeah, Black Caulk.
and you just have
yeah,
you're gonna have to go in and like remodel a bunch of bathrooms and shit.
Yes, that's exactly.
It's DLC for House Flipper.
All right, time for my Steam replay. Let's see how I measure up to the old almighty Karis. Let's see here. I only played 16 games, so I guess I'm not really on your level. My bad, Karis. I'm sorry. Okay, I get it. Your cock is big. All right. There, I said it.
But you only got 101 achievements.
7 fewer than last year, apparently. Just didn't play as many games, I guess. But 82% played with keyboard and mouse. Yeah, mouse. Superior.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I agree.
I would never play with a controller. What am I, a fucking pleb? I would never.
My controller's right here, but I don't need to play with it on stream.
Now here's where it starts to get bad. VR chat, 40%.
Well, no, where
40%
is it here?
VR chat. 40% in just VR chat alone. Look, boys, VR chat is holding down the fort. It's holding the line. Battlefield 6 open beta. 12%. It's not going to count Battlefield 6 release version because I have that on EA and not Steam. So that's why you're not seeing regular Battlefield 6 and you only see the open beta. And then obviously No Man's Sky, because we spent so much time running around fucking farming crystals on random ass planets, and also watching Karis sit in the fucking hangar building a damn ship for 2 hours. God damn it. But hey, I'm still way above the median. I unlocked 101 achievements. The median is still 11. I played 16 games. The median is still 4. So don't worry, I'm not a ball and gun gamer. Okay, don't worry. I still play games, kinda. Now this doesn't take into account all the emulation games I played, because you know I stream a lot of PS2 and PS3 era games.
Like the other thing about mine is like it doesn't take into account the shit that I've done on itch.io. Like I have a handful of streams now of itch.io games that I played. Where's that Matrix game? There. Nope.
My longest streak was only 7 days. Now it's probably VR chat. Let's be completely honest. 24% was new releases. So not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah. And then you look at here. Oh wow, shooter. I'm so fucking surprised. It was mostly shooter. I wonder why that's the case.
Racing. Almost no racing.
You can see just the distribution of my TISMs when it came to VR chat. Played like a whole bunch in January, a little bit in February. Didn't play any in March. Played in April, May. Tickled it in June. Didn't play for 2 months. Played a bit in September. Played a little bit in October, and I played a tiny bit in December. So you can really see, like in January, I was really tisming about VR chat for some goddamn reason.
This looks like your traditional. This looks like the Ubisoft stock. It's just like just dropping down.
Yeah, do not invest in commie stocks. It's not looking good. The projection's not looking good. You can obviously see this is just a stupid metric because this was a beta, so of course it's all in August because that's the only time the beta was running.
We played the fuck out of that thing when it. Well, you played the fuck out of it. You did like an 8-hour stream at one point, I think.
I probably did. I think I did the same. I've done the same for the full release. I don't remember what my longest stream for the full release is. And then No Man's Sky, we played a little bit in August, but we played. That's when we were pretty much mostly streaming just No Man's Sky for that little bit of time.
Yeah.
So there was that. Then Outbreak, obviously every once in a blue moon, we're just like, let's go. Skytex, take us on some tornado chasing. So we kind of just revisit every once in a blue moon. Splitgate, I was playing a whole bunch of it in June. I really liked it. I still much prefer its combat over Halo. I'm sorry, fucking put my head on a pike, but its combat is not something you can criticize it for because that shit was solid. Say what you want about the rest of the game, but the combat was great.
I think I have to agree, probably, despite like the other bullshit that I had to deal with, which I'll have to give it another go once I get my new parts installed and I can get like better.
Well, before you say that, let's see how many people are playing Splitgate right now.
That's true.
I don't know.
But I would have to say, like, the combat, just the options of the combat.
That's not looking good. That's not looking good. The 34. Oh no. Oh Jesus. That's not looking good, man.
Oh, man. Oh God. Oh man.
It's fucking bleeding. But yeah, Lenny, look out to the sunset. Don't look at me. Turn around.
Lenny!
And mine, you see, I played a whole bunch in January, although most of that was fucking VR chat. And I didn't play a lot on Steam in like October and November. It's kind of all over the place. But once again, I play a lot of like old, like emulated games. So this could be, if this was factored in, that would be different. Okay. I like how, look, you didn't have this on yours. I have a breakdown of virtual reality in Windows.
Interesting.
6% was spent in VR.
Had I actually played like Half-Life Alyx or something, I'd probably have that metric.
Yeah.
But I didn't do any VR this year, I don't think.
Top play VR games. Only VR chat. 'Cause I haven't played. The last time I played a different VR game would have been either Half-Life Alyx or Bone Works. Now, Bone Works, the first game. But that was like 2 years ago. I was still living with my parents, so it's been a while. So yeah. 12% of the games were played with a controller. Well, obviously, this makes sense. This makes sense. This makes sense. I don't know why. I don't know why I played this with a controller. That's that shooter. That's like that Fear kind of one. The one that's like Fear with the slowdown, slow motion, and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does it also have a little girl that's basically the MacGuffin?
No, but it's got everything else. You're a fucking super soldier who can turn invisible and go into bullet time at will. So, and of course, my fucking goddamn streak was because of VR chat. Of course, makes sense.
VR chat.
Not. You can see I played a little bit of Repo here. I think I was playing with some people. I didn't really enjoy it though, to be completely honest. I gave it a chance, but I wasn't really.
Repo's a niche game. You have to want to play something like Repo.
You can see when I was doing some aim training back in August. I don't know why, but I was doing some aim training. My aim still fucking sucks, but hey, I was trying. Okay. And then that fucking shitty game. What is it? Yap Yap. Yeah, Yap Yap, that fucking shitty ass fucking demo. Ugh, that game was bad. I didn't like it.
Yap Yap, what the fuck is this?
It's a friend slot game where it's got voice recognition. You have to like say phrases to do like spells, but it's like Repo where you have like a quota of things that you need to like do. I think it's like destroying things in like a mansion, but you gotta use like magic wands and shit like that. I don't know. I didn't like it.
This looks like a sloppy version of like Magicka from 10 years ago.
It's not good. That's all I'm saying. It was not a very enjoyable experience. I was trying my best to make my own fun by fucking around. There's even like a piss spell so I would go around like pissing on people. I was trying to make the game fun. But that was the game that I was playing with that content creator who started crashing out because we weren't playing the game correctly. We were fucking around
this was
too
that
much.
game.
Yeah, it was this game. That's the only reason I even downloaded the damn thing. I was just like, I'm probably not gonna like the game, but I'll download it and play. Maybe I'll make some friends. I did not make any friends. All I did was end up with disappointment, just like my life, as per usual. So that's the Steam replay for me and Karis. I wonder what everybody else's Steam replay is looking like. At least we actually play some games. Karis plays a lot more games, 92 versus my 16, but you know,
I'm doing a lot of like research in mine. Like, oh, what's this indie game about? Oh, it's good. It's shit. Okay, moving on.
At least it's better than 4 games at the median. I can't believe that people really be only playing 4 games on Steam. 4? Ball and gun gamers. That's all I'm saying.
Here's the scary part. If the median is 4 and I'm at like 90, that means there's some poor bastard out there that is at 1.
Yeah, it's the guy that only boots up 2K or only boots up the Call of Duty launcher. That's who you're talking about. So, yeah. To stay on the topic though of video games, let's talk about the Game Awards, Karis.
Oh,
the Game Awards. So a lot of things happened at the Game Awards. Now, I know you have some thoughts.
JT went to the awards.
He did. He actually did. He did go to the Game Awards. I
And
saw that
Alyssa
picture.
was not invited. That pissed her
Thank
off so
fucking God.
much.
We don't need a list. We don't need no more cunts at that damn event. There's already so many in the room. But obviously, if you watched the Game Awards, you know it was a absolute fucking sweep by Expedition 33. They took home.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know how many awards. I would like to say it was probably 5 or 6 awards, if not more.
Well, yeah, they basically did what Titanic did in '98. They just walked up and threw its dick on the table and said, "Give a shit," and everyone was like, "All right, have awards. Here you go."
All right, let me stroke it. I'll give you a little stroke, a little tickle. They got game of the year, which is, you know, obviously the biggest award, but they also got like I think RPG. I think they got like the best performance. I'm pretty sure they got best soundtrack, best art direction, or something like that.
I've got them here. All the let's see here. Let's see. Winner of what though? What? View all categories. Okay, this was, I thought. Oh, this is built terribly. Never mind. This is so retardedly designed. I thought I was going to be able to like rattle off everything that they had, but no, it's like you got to fucking click and point to go to every
Damn
goddamn
it, Jeff
award.
Keighley! You asshole! Maybe Kojima should have pointed him in the right direction. He would have been good. But Expedition 33 obviously took pretty much most of the awards. And here's the thing, you know, I didn't play Expedition 33. I still don't know if it would be my kind of game. I know that it's got a better turn-based system. I'm still not a turn-based combat kind of guy. That's the only thing I don't like about like trying to play like Final Fantasy, like the old Final Fantasies. That's why I prefer Final Fantasy Crisis Core on the PSP versus the, like, you know, Final Fantasy X, which I think is the only other Final Fantasy game I ever played, the first Final Fantasy X. I'm just not a big fan of turn-based combat. I mean, it's cool that they got the parry system, the dodge system, which at least allows you to have some other shit that you can do during battle. Still not my thing, but hey, I'm not gonna say that they don't deserve it. It's obviously looks like a good game, so hats off to them. The only thing I have a problem with is I don't know if, in my opinion, I don't think one game should be able to sweep the entire goddamn show. I feel like it's just a bit much at a certain point.
Yeah, but then I wonder, where do you draw the line? Do you draw, like, what arbitrary number would you draw it at? Like 5, 3,
Well,
2?
If you're nominated for Game of the Year, I feel like at that point you should only be able to maybe be nominated in maybe 1 or 2 other categories. Because like Game of the Year is the big award. That's the most important of all the awards, obviously. So I feel like if you're nominated for Game of the Year, the biggest award that you can achieve at the Game Awards, I feel like at that point, you know, allow some space for some other games when it comes to all the other categories. At least in my opinion, because I think I saw a take that I kind of agree with. The downside of letting Expedition 33, and they're not the first game to do it. I think was it The Last of Us Part 2? Or was it Alan Wake or something that did a sweep a couple years back? I don't remember what it was. It might have been
Alan Wake 2, probably.
Yeah, it might have been Alan Wake 2. I know there was another game that, maybe not to this extent, but they were like taking all of the major awards. And at a certain point, you start to get a little bit frustrated by it. It has like this weird adverse effect where you should be celebrating the fact that a game won Game of the Year or RPG of the Year. When you see it taking home just award after award after award, you start to be like, I'm starting to get turned off by the game for some goddamn reason. I don't know why, but for some reason, it's actually kind of starting to bother me. You start to get a little bit fatigued.
There are two award categories that I do I think from an experience standpoint, Expedition 33 didn't need them. It could be the inverse. It could be like you mentioned with Game of the Year. Okay, you almost don't even need any of the others. But if you're gonna give them the other awards, then give Game of the Year to somebody else or have the inverse. But then there was also Best Debut Indie Game. It won that one, and I thought, this team is not debuted, though. This team is a combination of new people and former Ubisoft developers who know their shit. And this game is... this is where I've heard some of the discussion of maybe the studio is technically brand new, but the people are not new to the industry.
Yeah.
This isn't like Tyler in Schedule 1 kind of thing. Or maybe even Team Cherry with Silksong. Like... These are people who were under a company that was considered the best of the fucking best for a time. So it's like, I think there should be like some kind of indicator that says, okay, you don't really qualify for this one because you would automatically win it, or, you know, other X, Y, Z. Game of the Year, sure, give it. Like, I don't care. Sound design, that went to Battlefield 6, I think. There's some others that, yeah, it could have got like best narrative or best art direction. Sure, I'll agree with that one. But like, there's just a handful that make me think these shouldn't really apply then. Because like Game of the Year, essentially, like you said, it just kind of encompasses like, it's a compliment that almost in my brain says all these other awards are just like subcategories compared to Game of the Year. Like that's how my brain. But then again, I don't take the fucking awards very serious. People were saying that, oh, I wish that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 won, and it didn't. And I actually responded to that person. I said, does that make the Kingdom Come worse because it didn't win? No. It's still a fucking great game if you enjoyed it.
It still got nominated, so that's at least that shows that it's obviously a very good game if it's even being nominated at these awards. So it doesn't take away from it just because it didn't win the award. Just getting nominated is already a fucking like an acknowledgement of how good of a job you did, right? Like if I got nominated in a streamer award, even if I didn't win, I'd be like, well, fuck, at least I got fucking nominated. That's that's an achievement on its own.
Renee brought up something very interesting, and this kind of clues me into how some people perceive awards as legitimacy, as being relevant. But and I don't know if Renee's being sarcastic at all, but if the game's not hitting the other awards, then that proves the games are not doing well. Says who? Who decides that? One of my favorite games is Jusant. It's a French game. Almost fucking no one has heard about it. It doesn't win any awards. Does that mean it's shit? No, I don't care.
You know what's fucked? The player's voice category was won by some fucking stupid ass Chinese gacha game. I think it was Wandering Waves or something like that.
Where was that one?
Because that's the one that was
best, like,
that's the one that was voted on just by the audience, I believe, and not by like a panel like the other awards. It was just based on player votes, and it was a fucking gotcha game. I'm sitting there like, bro, what do you mean a fucking gotcha game? A gotcha game wins? This shit is that's kind of fucked in my opinion. What the hell?
That's why I've said for many years, like, award shows are contrived. If you only want to go based, like, if you only want to see games that are winning awards, you're not gonna have a good time because you're gonna have a very small window. Every game is capable of earning, but yeah, where's the line? Expedition took everything. Does that mean it is the only important game out there? No, it's not. If you use your brain, clearly there are other games that are worth winning awards that they didn't even get nominated, probably. It doesn't mean the game's bad. I refuse to believe that. I just played too many fucking games out there.
Yeah, 92 out here, fucking flexing your big ass dick on us. God damn.
I don't buy into the idea that because a game either wasn't nominated or doesn't win, that suddenly it's shit. That's a narrow mindset, and you need to fucking correct yourself, because there's so many wonderful games out there that games that I have played that I wish would have been nominated, but I have a biasness. Not everyone agrees there. It's a fucking popularity contest. Doesn't mean the games are bad.
Yeah.
Just gotta go find more.
You know what's funny? There was a screenshot or a clip circulating on Twitter after the Game Awards of old Kojima, speak of the devil. He made like a little bit of a face when he lost to Expedition 33 in one of the categories. He kind of made like this face. He was just like He just went like
the
like,
half second. Yeah.
He was just like, I was like, damn.
I like the part Scaly had mentioned in the chat, how that was funny how much they kept trying to get Ghost to win something. Oh yeah, they wanted Ghosts, like the people who I think were trying to market Ghost of Tsushima, or no,
Ghost of Yotei.
Sorry, I played Tsushima, that was good. But yeah, Ghost of Yotei is like, they wanted to win, they wanted to get nominated, and they had the whole marketing thing of like, what is it? Erica had there with a fucking popcorn and whatnot, and I've seen her on Make Some Noise. She did not look flattering that night. I'm trying to be gentle. Like, she's been at points probably unflattering.
I won't be gentle. She looked tragic. She looked like a hobgoblin.
You look up any clip of her on Make Some Noise, like freeze frame when people would look at Erica looked fine on Make Some Noise. That did not look like Erica that night. I don't know what the fuck happened, but
the girl's Tinder profile, the girl in real life.
Yeah.
We got fucking catfished, boys. I'm telling you, never believe the photos. It's all filters, makeup, lighting, and angles. Never believe. If the photo is taken from up here, she's got a fupa. 9 out of 10 times. Don't listen to the 1 out of 10 doctors that doesn't recommend, okay? He's a industry plant. Don't listen to him. He's not to be trusted. It's all filters and shit. An interesting thing that happened was Arc Raiders actually beat out Battlefield 6 for best multiplayer. So that was kind of interesting.
That was honestly, I think that's very appropriate. We need some lower A tiers to start showing up these AAAs, but that's my bias. But you know what? Battlefield 6, aside from like Battlefield 6 at launch, I think did really well. From what you were mentioning, like they tinkered with shit when they shouldn't have, and they've kind of
they fixed a lot of things when it comes to Battlefield 6. Like they completely fixed the bloom. Now the weapons actually shoot straight, which is great. I love when my weapons actually shoot in a straight line. That's always fun. Makes the game a lot funner to play. Battlefield 6 has just had it's what is it? It's had its troughs and its peaks. People are overly negative about the game compared to Arc Raiders, which is almost universally praised across the board, while Battlefield 6 has its very staunch people who are big fans of it, but then people are like, this is still not a good entry to the Battlefield franchise. They could have done so much better. I'm just like,
Oh, they. You know what's funny? I've heard that, and I've heard the people who were criticizing our creators, which is like a very small amount. Oh, Battlefield 6 could have been better than what we have experienced so fucking much of variation of Battlefield from like 3, 4, the Bad Company era, the 2140, the 2042. Battlefield has done quite a lot, and they decided to go back where it actually was proven to work and people were bitching. Shut the fuck up for once.
just have fun for once in your fucking life. Like, bro, it's not that big a deal. It's just a video game. I boot up Battlefield 6. I have a good time. I shoot some people in the face. Could it be better? Probably, but that's because I'm sitting here being like, please give me another Battlefield 1. But the problem is, I'm probably not gonna get another Battlefield 1. That was a game of its time that we're probably never going to see ever again. The people that made Battlefield 1 are literally at Embark Studios right now. The people that made that amazing game are no longer there. I'm not going to get another game that is a fucking masterpiece like Battlefield 1. But as long as I don't get another fucking game that's like 2042, then I'm happy. That's all. That's my bar. Don't make another 2042. As long as you cannot make another 2042, I'm going to have a good time. Battlefield 6, could it be better? Yes. Is it still a good time? Yes, at the same time. It's still a fun game to play. I like jumping in there, destroying some tanks, sniping some bitches, getting into some weird-ass gunfights. It's still a good time, and that's all that matters to me. Like, I'm not going to sit here and put on my rose-tinted glasses constantly like, but Battlefield 4, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 4. Shut the fuck up. Battlefield 4 came out in 2013. Get the fuck over it. The game didn't even run properly for the first couple of months that the game came out.
Nope.
It took over a year for them to fix the netcode. It was running on 10 hertz update rate until the fucking CTE. Don't sit here and try to sell me on why Battlefield 4 is the peak of the franchise when it's very obviously just fucking nostalgia. The game it's one of my least favorite Battlefield games. I'll get fucking like burned at the stake for saying that. But Battlefield 4 is not fun to me. Even when I go back and play it, I tried to play it a couple months ago, I wasn't having a good time. I don't like the maps. I don't like the gunplay. I didn't like it at the time and I still don't like it. Get your goddamn fucking glasses off. It had its problems. Was it a decent game for Battlefield? Yes. Big maps, all-out warfare, lots of content. I'll give them that. Lots of content. I wish we could have content like that in these modern games, but not with live service. Not going to happen anymore. I'm sad about that, but it is what it is. Just enjoy the fucking game or don't play it. It's a decent game. Is it amazing? No. I wish it was amazing. But hey, after what I got with 2042, I'm just glad to get a game that actually works. It's got its rough edges. It needs more content. But damn, at least it's not 2042. At least it works. My game's dad compete your game's dad.
I saw that.
Sega does what Nintendo don't. Yeah, totally. So
that is true.
So hats off to our creators. People have questions what its longevity is going to look like, and I guess I can kind of see extraction shooters have a weird kind of player amount flow. Will Arc Raiders live on as long as Battlefield? It's hard to say because Battlefield, I feel like, has the advantage of, it's just you can just kind of boot it up and have some fun. Arc Raiders is more reliant on fresh content. Who do you run into in the raids and shit, and so many other factors. Battlefield is kind of just a stable game. You can boot up Battlefield at any time, and you're most likely going to have a good time. Hell, we booted up Battlefield 1, and you saw what I was talking about with Battlefield 1. You're like, damn. And you played it like a decade after, and you're like, oh,
that's true.
Okay.
Like, as someone who has played a lot of like those war type games, my first, I think you were there, like my first blind playthrough, and I was like, I almost wish I was recording. I don't even think I was streaming or anything, but I would just go through and I'm like, wow, this is what a good battle, like, for a moment, I started to have second thoughts about my experience of 2042, but I was like, but I actually enjoyed my time in 20, but I understand like there was a better tier. Like I had those thoughts, I connected those dots. It's like, okay, I see what people are talking
And that's
about.
an old ass game. So I think Battlefield has the benefit of you can boot that game up at any time and you're most likely going to have a good time, okay? Arc Raiders is so reliant on timing and all kinds of other factors. We'll see how the longevity of Arc Raiders goes, but you know the worst part is that Call of Duty got 0 nominations this year. Not even one. They couldn't even give them pity. They didn't just like kick him out of the club. They threw him out of the club, went over to the curb, stomped their head in, then flipped them over, looked them dead in the eyes and said, disgusting, puh, spit in their mouth, and then came on them. I don't know why they did the last part, but regardless, they just insult to injury, just fucking spit and cum all over them while they're already down. Call of Duty finally just got fucking humbled. And you know what? Good. Fuck you, Call of Duty. You've been riding that train of we're too big to fail. We're too big to fail. Well, you failed. You got 0 nominations. Battlefield didn't even have to fight against Call of Duty for once in its fucking entire legacy as a franchise. It only had to go up against Arc Raiders, which basically means DICE was going up against themselves. They were literally going up against their own former devs. It was Battlefield versus former Battlefield.
The only developers that can take down a DICE dev is another DICE dev.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. The only people that could take down Battlefield was ex-Battlefield. Just think about that for a moment. Call of Duty was sitting in the fucking cuck chair just watching. It couldn't even participate. It didn't get to participate. It was left out this year. Call of Duty
they weren't even in the cuck chair. They were across the way with their fucking periscope.
Yeah. They're in the next hotel, like the entire other hotel, like they're in the hotel, like the 2-star hotel, right? While Arc Raiders and Battlefield were fucking clapping cheeks with each other in like a 5-star Marriott or something. They're just sitting there with their fucking telescope. You're just like, yes, I see. This is what a not shit game looks like. Interesting. If you have Netflix, you get the full version on mobile for free. Of what? What are you talking about? Balloons? Ew, balloons. Play a real game. What the hell? What's wrong with y'all? Balloons? Okay. So yeah, congratulations to Arc. I'm biased for Battlefield, but I can see why Arc won. It might have helped that people like Burnt Peanut are kind of holding that game's cultural zeitgeist up with his amazing fucking streams. I mean, he literally had an entire goddamn war with Hutch in Arc Raiders. The Bungalators versus the Hutchians. It was an absolute. It was like the Game Awards is an absolute sweep. The Bungalators, it wasn't even a fucking fight. During that entire stream, you couldn't even find people that were fighting on Hutch's side. It was kind of unfair, honestly. So good on them. One thing I do have to say about the Game Awards is I really agree with Black Panther, which if you don't know, he's one of the bigger creators when it comes to the racing game scene. Up there with some of the other people like Dove7 and what was that other guy? Something Eden, the guy that Dustin Eden. We pulled up one of his videos a couple weeks ago when we were talking about that rally game. But he's big in the racing game scene. And he brought up a good point. Why are sports games and racing games in the same category at the Game Awards? They combined them. They made it racing / sports game. Like, why is fucking what came out this year in terms of racing games? Yeah, why is
or a rematch? Why
is FIFA going up against fucking racing games? That don't make any fucking sense. Put the sports games off by themselves. Put the racing games off by themselves. We're not asking for like, you know, minute detail when it comes like we're not asking for like fucking like best simulation racer, best arcade racer, but at least just separate the fucking sports and race games. These are not the same kind of games. They're completely different games. One includes a ball and the other includes tires. I mean, they're both circles, but still, they're not the same kind of game at all. Why are they combined together? Split them off. Best sports game, best racing game.
I think it's really telling how little regard they have for any kind of sports or racing games. They're just like, nah, fuck them. We'll just mash them into one. We got other shit to worry about, kind of thing. We got to worry about game of the year versus best game direction.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. They need to, next year they really should consider splitting those categories up, because it just doesn't make any sense. A sports game and yes, there is some overlap when you're talking about, maybe you can argue that like Gran Turismo is kind of like sports plus racing because it's so simulation based, blah, blah, blah. But like, it's still not the same kind of game. Sports games are all, I guess sports game would also include like certain fighting games like UFC, boxing games, stuff like that. But still, most of the sports games is going to be your fucking ball games, right? Fucking football, soccer, basketball, that kind of shit. Maybe WWE.
One award that really just made no sense, just because in its terminology, was the innovation in accessibility. Dark the fucking Doom Ages won that one? Like, why? Like, not a slight against Dark the Doom Ages, but why that title for a fucking, like, innovation and that's what you give an award to a fucking cell phone company.
What did they even get that for? What accessibility options is in what is it? Is it because you can is it because you can play with like all the sliders for the difficulties? Like you can make the game extremely slow for like people like DSP, for retards like him.
Maybe, like, is that
I guess
big thing in the game? You played it.
Yeah, but I'm not DSP. I don't play my games with accessibility options turned on, Karis. My eyes work, my ears work, my dick sometimes works, okay? I don't need accessibility options. I'm a fucking gamer, okay? Not a ball and gun gamer, a real gamer, okay? I don't need accessibility options. I'm not disabled. Well, mentally disabled, but not physically disabled, okay? Everything works for now. So I don't know. You're speaking to the wrong person when it comes to games that have a good accessibility. I don't know. I guess because the only thing I know about Doom is that you can mess with all the sliders and make the game run super slow, make it like almost like play itself kind of shit, because you can make it so easy. Maybe that's why it got accessibility. I don't fucking know. I didn't dive into that shit. But good on them, I guess.
Say is like, okay, change, don't include games, include platforms then. Innovation and accessibility, like Steam, Epic, the Epic Store, EA app.
Karis, the Epic launcher is not winning shit. Stop holding out hope for them.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just throwing ideas out of like, well, obviously Steam would win against Epic, or like itch.io or something like. That's what I.
Well, in that case, why is VR chat not on the accessibility options? You can be the fattest neckbeard and you can still get some pussy. That's accessibility. You have accessibility to pussy in VR chat. So give VR chat the goddamn award. I go from being a fucking 5 out of 10 to a fucking 11 out of 10 in VR chat. That's accessibility. People that couldn't access pussy now can access pussy. That is going to stop wars. I'm going to say this as true fact and objectivity. No bias at all. If you give a man a pussy, war will end overnight. Mark my words. As part of my communist regime, every man will get pussy.
Okay. I got nothing.
Just work with me here. Work with me here, okay? I'm trying to change the world here. Give every man just a little dash of pussy. Okay? There will be no more wars. There will be no more famine. There will be no more poverty. Okay? Because everybody will be fucking. You can't be homeless when you're too busy plopping cheeks.
This is just a Skytex, help me out here, or a Scaly. This is just Star Trek TNG that he's talking about.
Best butt plug accessibility game? Calm down. Anal violence might pop into chat. Butt plug? Wait, butt plug? Vibrating butt plug? Fall Guys? Now you're speaking my language. A gigantus mommy?
I'm not gay.
Lesbian, gay, it's all the same thing. Anyways, was there any game that was announced though that actually really caught your attention?
Yes, there was. And it was surprisingly a Sony game, which usually Sony
Oh.
games, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, whatever. Uh, it was the one that Ontos. I think that's what it was.
Yes, the successor or the spiritual successor to Soma.
Yes, by Friction, which Friction had like one downfall moment. I think it was Amnesia
Machine of
Machine for
Pigs.
Pigs.
Ugh.
But they did that in collab with a collab with the people who did Dear Esther. And Dear Esther was
It's a
kind of
walking
like,
simulator.
yeah, it was kind of a shit show of a walking simulator. It should have been like a tech demo, but they did a lot of the stuff. Whereas Friction, I want to think maybe they were just like contract to hire, or contracted to dev.
They just needed some money.
Yeah, they just wanted some money. But then, like, what was it? Amnesia Bunker came out, Soma came out. Like, when they want to make something, Friction will fucking make something.
Wait, did they make Bunker?
I think they did make Bunker. Hang on.
Did they make Bunker? That was a fucking banger. It had some shortcomings, like the fact that some of the cutscenes were literally just Gaussian blur with sound effects in the background. So I guess I had to cut some corners. But other than that, man, Bunker was a good return to form for the Amnesia formula. It was it was dark, it was scary. It had all the Amnesia physics stuff that you expect from an Amnesia game. It had a monster that you were actually afraid to have to face. That would fucking bend you over and fuck your ass if you weren't careful. You had resource management with gas and shit. Very good game. And it was a World War I setting. Kind of cool.
Yes. And yes, Frictional did develop it. They published it except for the Switch, what looked like AB Light Studios.
I didn't know that game came out on the
publishing for
Switch.
But yeah, for the most part,
Nintendo,
they published it themselves.
Nintendo kids ain't playing that game. Come on. They're too busy playing
No.
Mario 69 420 Remastered Edition. Super Mario Odyssey Galaxy Sunshine 69 420 Remastered Remake.
Remastered, yep. And in that order, too. In that exact fucking order.
Yeah, I mean, Ontos isn't really my kind of game. Neither was Soma, but I can see how if you were a big fan of Soma, and I know you are, because I'd see the kind of games you play. That's like right up your fucking alley.
It's Eldritch horror. It's absolutely, it's not quite Cthulhu, but it's in that vein of like terrible, horrible things that you can't even like look at because your screen starts tearing. It's so fucking terrible. Like, I love that idea.
Just turn on VSync, you'll be fine.
Imagine like, oh, that would be a weird thing. Like, you develop this game around the idea that if you turn VSync off, it completely fucks everything up, and then someone comes out, just turn VSync on, and like, you ruined it.
You ruined it. You fucked it up. Look what you did. The game was better before. So yeah, I'm hoping that game's gonna be good. The only game that was really on my radar was Gang of Dragon.
Oh,
now this game looks like now this is right up my fucking alley. You guys have seen me. I did I didn't play the entire game. I played a little bit of Yakuza 0 on stream. I beat the game many years ago, but I was playing it on stream a little bit. I love the Yakuza franchise, right? Great fucking characters. The story is fucking goddamn-tastic. Like, I want the cutscenes to come up in Yakuza games. 'Cause I'm like, I put the controller down, I'm like, okay, just do your thing, because those fucking cutscenes are fucking fantastic. The character is probably one of the only games where I'm like, I really want to follow this story, because this story is so fucking good. For a video game, too, this shit is written like it's a goddamn crime drama that you'd see on TV. The bad thing is, all the Yakuza adaptations to a TV format have been shit, but at least we got the games. So when I saw this game, I was like, holy hell, this looks like Yakuza. And it's got Don Lee. Fucking Don Lee. This motherfucker is built like a shit brick house. And I went back right after the Game Awards. I watched a couple of his movies. I watched Badlands Hunter. That one was meh. I like the action. Very cool setting too. But then I watched The Roundup. Fucking amazing little crime drama with a spice of like that, you know, that comedicness, but also serious at the same time. It does a good mix of going back and forth on like Marvel that kind of started to flanderize their entire goddamn lineup of movies. But The Roundup was fucking great. And Don Lee, every time he comes on screen, you know he's about to fuck somebody's ass in more ways than one. His fucking big old meat knuckles he's got, he's one punch your ass. He is Saitama in real life. This man is a fucking badass. He is the Steven Seagal of Korean actors. I thought he was Japanese. He's Korean. My bad. I'm sorry. The racism got to me. But he's actually Korean. He's a big Korean actor. But one thing jumped out to me. I was like, wow, this really looks like Yakuza. Even the shot here in this little scene, that is a real life location. The funny thing is, that real life location, the reason why it looks like the Yakuza setting is because this real life location was used to inspire the fictional location in Yakuza games.
There you go.
So Kamurocho was based on this place, Shinjuku, Tokyo. So you already got more Yakuza there. And I was like, wow, this really does look like Yakuza. Little did I also know the director worked on the Yakuza games. That's why he left RGG to make his own studio. Cause I guess he wasn't really having all that much fun working on the modern Like a Dragon games. So he wanted to go off and do his own thing. But at first I was like, okay, so it's gonna be like another take on kind of a Yakuza-like crime drama with a character that can absolutely whip ass and take names like Duke Nukem style. But then you look at these screenshots, you got guns. Don Lee's fucking firing a minigun in this one. And then you got a car mechanic. I was like, wait a minute. Is this going to be like
Mechanic Simulator?
Is this going to be like Sleeping Dogs?
Oh.
I really hope so. If you don't know Sleeping Dogs, it is one of the most underrated gems of the PS3 era. It was slept on. It did not succeed. But that game is fucking fantastic. If you also don't know a little bit more about that game, it's the unofficial third entry to the True Crime series. True Crime.
What?
Yes, it's unofficial. It's not. It was supposed to be called True Crime Hong Kong, but for some reason they decided to make it its own completely separate series.
I remember True Crime too.
Yeah, I only played Streets of LA. I remember having a lot of fun just being a bad cop, going around arresting random citizens and gunning down citizens for no goddamn reason. So safe to say I would get the bad ending. But fucking fantastic. It was like GTA, but with good melee combat. Like you had to learn combos in Sleeping Dogs. And it was hard. It was not easy. Learning those combos was fucking hard. There were some fights in there where I could not fucking do it. Because they would come at me with like literal golden machetes or golden cleavers. And would just fucking murk my ass. Like you had to, it was like, it had like sort of Batman Arkham style like fighting system with combos mixed in there. Fucking great.
Okay.
And it was also kind of a GTA-esque where you can drive around and do shit like that. It was fucking great. So the fact that this game looks like a little bit of Yakuza, but it's got guns and cars, I'm like, we might be getting kind of a Sleeping Dogs, maybe. With Don Lee. Sleeping Dogs Yakuza with Don Lee. Made by a former developer of Yakuza. I hope it's good. It's on my wish list already. It looks like
You've got a lot of good factors kind of like coming together to hopefully come out with something really good instead of just like, oh, let's just throw shit on the wall and see what happens.
I hope so. The trailer looked good. I mean, you had Don Lee kicking people's ass, which once again, if you're going to have Don Lee, you have to have a scene of him just absolutely mopping the floor with some fucking scrubs. Because this man, he literally is Steven Seagal of Korea. Because every time they put him on screen, he's pretty much always winning. He goes in there, he can have the odds turned against him. He's like, he just goes in there like, bah, 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 just bodying motherfuckers. Like, I've only seen two of his movies.
I would say probably a more noble comparison as opposed to fat ass Steven Seagal would be Donnie Yen. Donnie Yen is like the more respected version of
Donnie
Steven
Yen?
Seagal. Donnie Yen, you ever heard the IP Man series?
No.
John Wick 4. Did you see John Wick 4?
I did, but I don't remember his character because it's been a long time.
He's the blind man. He's Kane.
Oh, okay. The blind guy. Yeah, I remember him.
Also, Star Wars Rogue One. Donnie Yen was the blind guy there. Donnie has this thing about being blind. It's kind of like how Tom Hanks wants to piss in movies. Donnie Yen likes this idea of having a handicap in a lot of his films, or at least in a lot of more recent ones. And so he was the blind guy in Star Wars, who was like the quasi Jedi.
Everybody's got to have their typecast. Don Lee definitely has his typecast. He's always like either like a mob boss or like a badass like police officer type person. Like that's his typecast. I saw there was a funny little 4chan screenshot where it's like, oh great, why would I want to play a game where I play as a fat retard? I'm like, Don Lee is not fat. He's husky, but that's muscle. This man is literally built like a fucking brick house. He's not fat. He's built. He's big boned. I guess they're upset that he's not built like Kiryu from Yakuza, because Kiryu was more of your traditional muscle man. He was very lean, but also massive amounts of fucking muscle, right? Don Lee is not that kind of like slim build. He's not that sleeper build.
Don looks more, he's built more like Sammo Hung, Jackie Chan's brother, he looked more heavy set, but you can kind of tell like Sammo had a lot more of that like weighted muscle, whereas Jackie had to have more like, like tendon strength kind of thing. But Sammo was like, he'll use his weight to fuck you up. And he kind of, Don kind of looks similar to Sammo Hung. So yeah, he's not fat.
Yeah, that was. It's 4chan. I mean, the person that commented that probably weighed 300 pounds at least, anyways. So it's kind of ironic. Funny thing, Alan, I actually do have the Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition on Steam. Maybe we could do that as a playthrough. I never finished it. I don't know how far I got. I got pretty far-ish. But maybe I could play some Sleeping Dogs.
I don't have it.
That's a consideration, maybe. Future stream boys, be hyped. Sleeping Dogs playthrough. Maybe it'll give me a reason to actually finish the game. I don't know how far I was. I would like to say I was probably at least 3/4 of the way through. At least it felt like it was coming to an end. But I'm not sure. It sucks I never finished it. But maybe I can now. That was like, I probably haven't played in 4 or 5 years at this point. But maybe. So, yep, that's the game that I am most excited for. I forget when they say it's going to come out. Sometime in like the first or second quarter of 2026. So, be expecting a playthrough of that. I really hope it's good. Really hope it's good. If not, then oh well, it happens. But
yeah.
You know, something that's like Yakuza, but with a little bit of a different kind of vibe to it. You know, we actually have guns and even more violence than Yakuza. Sounds good to me. So be on the lookout for that. Don't sleep on it. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, to kind of get off of games that we're excited about, it wouldn't be the Game Awards without a flop. There had to be a flop, right? And this year's flop for the Game Awards was fucking High Guard.
Oh,
fucking High Guard, man. So Jeff Keighley came in hyping this bitch up like, oh my god, this could be the next greatest thing ever in gaming. It's made by the ex-developers of Titanfall and Apex Legends. So we're like, oh, okay, I'm listening. Like, is it going to be a spiritual successor to Titanfall? Are we finally going to get Titanfall 3 since EA fucking refuses to make it? And is because they're too focused on making Respawn work on fucking Apex Legends. So like maybe we're going to get Titanfall, right? See, there it is from the makers of Apex Legends and Titanfall. I'm like, are you sure not just Apex Legends? Because this ain't looking like no damn Titanfall to me. This is looking like some fucking Apex Legends bullshit to me. Like, wow, another hero shooter. Woo, yeah, baby. It's what we're waiting for. Yeah, fucking hero shooters. Yay. It's not like we don't have like 1,000 of those ever since fucking Overwatch came out a fucking millennia ago. Yay. I mean, yeah, it's got this like a different, I guess, art direction. It's like a mix of medieval, I guess, kind of.
Yeah,
woke medieval.
That's what I got
though.
as well.
It's like woke medieval. Look at that fucking haircut. That's all you need to know.
Some of the art style reminded me of what. This is like someone watched Guild Wars playthrough, and oh yeah, the fucking Voltron cat just coming into frame. But like it reminded me of someone who played a bunch of Guild Wars 2 and wanted to make something using that art style. But then I noticed like that weird like Fortnite does.
Look,
this shit
fucking
where-
furries. It's cooked.
Oh,
It's got fucking furries. I don't want that shit. Get that guy.
Apparently
Day
people
one,
are
there's gonna be
comparing this to
fucking fan
Concord.
art. That's the only thing Highguard's gonna get. There's gonna be fucking fan art of the furry, and that's it.
That one shot, I pointed this out in Dragoncast. Like, there's that one shot where the guy's falling, and the camera like goes up to his face, and he's like, ah! And I thought, why would you use that camera take? Why wouldn't you just like? That's a weird take. Someone's gonna freeze frame on that and turn that into a fucking meme.
I hope
Like, it's the
so.
weirdest thing. But I
Like,
saw the colors, like the weird Fortnite, like, oh, we're gonna throw purple and yellows and stuff around. It wasn't as reckless as Fortnite is, but it wasn't far off. Like, there's an art style, but the colors are kind of what throws like dark greens with white with yellow or with orange trim, and like it's like they got a little closer to the idea of an art style, but there's no identity to this.
yeah, and it looks like from what I can tell, maybe it's more like a MOBA. They're going kind of like for like a Paragon type feel. It seems like,
Yeah.
But so it's a hero shooter, Paragon MOBA, first person MOBA light type thing or whatever, which I think last time that company tried to make like a first person shooter MOBA hybrid was Battleborn from Gearbox, which I'm gonna be honest, I really liked Battleborn, but that's because, I'm not a big MOBA fan, but I liked that there was like Borderlands mixed with a MOBA. But it failed. A lot of people are calling this the Concord 2.0.
Yeah, they specifically referred to the furry shot, which I didn't see the original Concord trailer because I didn't give a fuck. I heard about it, and then when I think I started watching the trailer, and I was like, nope, I'm done. But I guess there's a shot with that fucking furry, like almost frame for frame comparison with Concord, and like the way that people are describing it, like they still got trauma, I guess, from Concord. And I'm just thinking, if people are comparing this to Concord, either it is true or they're really paranoid still about games like Concord.
Well, the
They
problem
don't want another
is,
fucking-
who asked for this? Like, out of everything that this new studio comprised of ex-Titanfall devs, out of everything that they could make, they decided to go for another hero shooter, something that's, I think, well past its prime time. Overwatch came out back when I was in college. That was a decade ago. People don't want to play fucking Overwatch isn't even doing that fucking well these days. Nobody wants to play Overwatch anymore. Like, read the room. Who asked for more Overwatch type games? I didn't. You didn't. Nobody did. You could have done something revolutionary. You got the talent of Titanfall and Apex Legends. You decided to make like the most generic and overdone genre. Like, why? It just doesn't make any sense to me why they would make this decision. Give us fucking Titanfall. Did you not read the room? People have been asking these guys for Respawn and EA to make Titanfall 3 for the longest time. These devs could have been like, okay, so EA refused to allow us to make that game because they're too fucking focused on their goddamn Apex Legends because it makes a lot of money. So, and also EA fucked over Titanfall 2. I think they released it right around the same time as Battlefield 1 and the Call of Duty of that year.
Yeah,
So they literally
something like
fucked
that.
them. They literally fucked them. Like, how are you going to have another first-person shooter release around the exact same time as not only one of, like, not just Call of Duty, but another one of the biggest FPS franchises in the world in the form of Battlefield? Like, why? They fucked over Titanfall 2. So these devs could have had the chance to right that wrong and give us a spiritual successor. And they decided, nah, hero shooter with horses. Yay. Creativity, boys.
Here's the thought that I have, and I always think of these kinds of things. So Concord came out, and it was abysmal, needless to say. It was an absolute fucking disaster.
Well, as a game,
How-
it was like a 6 out of 10 at best.
Okay. How far along, because like this was announced when it was announced. How far along was this game before Concord was shown to be
I think-
a steaming...
I think Jeff said that this game is actually almost done. I think it's been in secret development. They've kept it somehow completely under wraps for like, I think he said maybe 4 years. So this game has been in development for quite a while. But still, even when they would have started this game, yes, Concord wouldn't have happened, right? Which that probably made them nervous when they saw that happen. Imagine you're like well into like development of a game and you see the Concord thing happen. You're like, ooh. But even then, once again, who's asking for more of these hero shooters? Overwatch is not popular anymore. Nobody fucking cares about Overwatch 2. The only game in the genre that's slightly popular is Marvel Rivals. And only slightly. It's not even that popular anymore. It's got its fan base. But that's pretty much the only game in the genre that's actually got any traction right now, any player numbers.
But see, when I see this kind of thing, this looks like a game of the past. This, like you said, like no one wants this anymore. If this was made for 4 years, that tells me that for at least 2 years prior to that, this game was probably in like the planning stages and they were trying to go around and get money. That was so about 5-6 years ago. It was a completely different market back then. They were so far along probably when Concord shit happened, and then they're like, fuck, what are we going to do? Well, we can't scrap the game. We can't put any more money into it. We can't rebuild from the ground up. Let's just tweak a few things here and there art-wise and then send it out and try and make what money we can before we move on to the next thing. I think that's what they ended up doing, because that's what happened with a bunch of other games that have come out. It's like, well, we couldn't change anything. We didn't want to, like, I think Assassin's Creed Shadows even had something like that, where we already got this far in advance. We can't change anything. Fuck it. Let's just release it and try and recoup our costs and then bury it. And I think that's what's going to happen with this. The fact that it's free to play, they're going to try and entice people. They're going to sell a bunch of shit, maybe get a year's worth or two of money out of it, and then they're never going to talk about it again. And it's going to die.
If it even gains any traction at launch. That's the problem. It doesn't matter that it's free. It doesn't mean that it's going to be successful, right? But I think this is also just overall a marketing flub. Like, you hyped it up with, like, I have this pet peeve that too many studios, whether it's in video games, movie, otherwise, it's always like, from the creators of blah, 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 comes this. They always hype it up with like, here's who's making it. And it sets the expectations so fucking high, sets the bar so high, that the fall from that bar is way more painful than it would have been otherwise. Like, like that, and the fact that it was the last announcement of the Game Awards, you would think the last announcement of the night is gonna be like, something grand. We're talking on the scale of Half-Life 3 or something.
Everyone was waiting for that shit. I was waiting for that shit. And I'm like the most cynical asshole when it comes to Half-Life 3. I am denying its existence.
It's not happening.
Intentionally.
It's not happening.
I'm denying it because I want to be proven wrong. But even I'm just like, are they going to do it? Are they going to do it? Nope, they're going to do this fucking high guard shit.
Fucking
For a moment.
It's fucking
For
sad.
a moment, I had no clue what was going to be shown. And I actually was kind of like, I wonder what they're going to do. Oh, I shouldn't have wondered. But yeah, like, this is a halftime kind of gamed release, not the final. Like, I'm trying to think of all the, like, I think Santos would have been more enticing to have at the end of the
Probably,
show.
but
Frictional
I
fucking games.
I feel like that's more a niche, though. I feel like, I don't know, it's like this balancing act. But I feel like announcing what seems to be a bargain bin hero shooter is just not the play as the final game.
Yeah.
Like, you could have saved that for, I don't know, Divinity. Or
yeah, the fucking Divinity. The whole goddamn internet was losing its mind over what the fuck is that thing out in the middle of nowhere. And like people were looking at it, they're saying, oh, is it like Bloodborne? Is it Diablo? Is it Half-Life? Is it this? Is it that? Like that would have been the fucking thing to have at the
actually,
end. But
no.
instead,
Cares, I know what should have been the final game.
Star Wars Galactic Racer?
The Forest 3. The Forest 3. That should have been the final game.
Jeez. God, that would have. Is this out of season April Fool's joke?
Fucking Forest 3. I can't fucking believe that was Forest. Like, we were watching the trailer. I'm like, what the hell is this? I was like, and it said Forest 3. I'm like, how is this? How is this Forest 3? How is this Forest? Okay, I can kind of see in retrospect. Okay, I see the weird fucking monsters. Yeah, you kind of expect that from the forest and Sons of the Forest, right? The weird cannibal, weird creatures with limbs coming out of every direction and shit, right? But like other than that, I was like, sci-fi forest survival game. Okay, cool. Maybe it'll be good. I don't know, but an odd direction to take the series, I guess.
I'm looking at the list here. There are other games that they could have done Star Wars. Fate of the Old Republic, like there was some cheers over that.
Yeah, that could have been. That could have also been like a final announcement. Because I mean, that's the return of like a beloved. What is it? Is that an MMO or is it an RPG? I think it's an MMO, right?
Both. It's a little bit of both. I think the Old Republic game, that's an MMO, but there's Knights of the Old Republic, which is a single player. Fate of the Old Republic is, from what it looks like, it's fem version of Jedi Fallen Order, which is fine, but don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
As a start, like don't fuck it up with like injecting it with like we already have your high guard shit in like the Fallen Order and the Survivor, more in Survivor, but like don't fuck it up. You did well with Cal Kestis. Don't fuck it up.
I feel like in retrospect, having High Guard as a final announcement really just brought down the entirety of the show because like you literally blew your load on what should be the biggest announcement of the night. They always say save the best for last. You saved the most mid for last. Nobody was cheering for that shit. At least once they saw it. Maybe when they saw from the makers of blah blah blah. But they're like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, god damn it.
But unfortunately, like go look at the founding council or the management council of the Game Awards. They're all fucking CEOs and presidents of like AMD, Activision, Ubisoft. Like this is the kind of shit that they actually think that we should be excited about. This is the shit that they've said, yes, our players are going to be excited about this because we're excited and they should share our excitement. We fucking don't.
Yeah, I was not excited. I was just like, oh, great. Another fucking free-to-play hero shooter that I'm not gonna fucking play. Good job, marketing. You really sold me on your product. I don't think I'll be consuming product and then get excited for next product on this one. Sorry. I don't want to consume it, and I don't want to get excited for the next one. This is the next one to Concord. That was consume that product. Get excited for next product. And we're not excited for next product. Fucking L for the entire Game Awards to end on that note. And they're getting fucking roasted. They're already going to be fighting an uphill battle. Maybe they can prove us wrong, but it's going to be one hell of a challenge. Guys over there at that studio, good fucking luck to you. Good fucking luck.
Star Wars Pod Racer Remastered.
Now this is pod racing.
Galactic Racer, like I played a little bit of the Pod Racer 64, so I can see the potential enjoyment. It's going to be a niche thing right now, but you could bring a bunch of old Star Wars fans from the 64 era back with something like that. I can see that. And then, another one they could have ended with, the Tomb Raider games.
Ah, yes. Thanks for bringing that up. They made her look hot again. Well, I mean, okay, here's my opinion. I don't think the Survival Trilogy version of Laura was that bad. Yes, she was toned down. I don't think she was a bad-looking girl, that version of Tomb Raider. She was all right. You know, her titties were much smaller. But she wasn't a bad-looking woman. But this version, yes, cheeked up. That's what I like.
What they did with the newer versions is they did what was called the conventionally attractive Laura. They tried to go like, what is it? The fuck is that lady from the 50 Shades series? God damn it. Hang on. 50 Shades of bullshit. Yes, that's what Dakota Johnson.
50 Shades of Cum.
They did the like Dakota Johnson kind of look, which there's nothing wrong with that. But for Tomb Raider, Angelina Jolie as Lara Croft is more of an iconic look for that. And you're trying to like retcon that look in Tomb Raider. It's an uphill battle.
Well, the funny thing is that Crystal Dynamics is now using this remaster of the first game. They're tying it canonically into the Survival Trilogy because they also on the same night announced they announced two Tomb Raider games, basically a remake of the first game that ties into the Survival Trilogy, and I guess the other game is going to be following up on that, but it's still with that new look, which is kind of weird to try to make the newer look somehow be the same Laura from the Survival Trilogy when they're not. They don't look like the same woman at all. So
I noticed
that's a weird retcon. What are they going to do? Come out with a brand new Survival Trilogy remastered where they swap the model or something?
I think. Hello.
Hey.
Welcome, Scaly. You have words? You have words?
That's not a word.
All right. Here's my deal with the Tomb Raider trilogy. You had young Lara Croft, who was angsty, sad, and constantly apologizing for everything that she was, who she was, where she came from. That's not Lara Croft. Lara Croft is a strong, resilient woman who kicks ass, takes names, and gets shit done. That's who Lara Croft was in the original Tomb Raider games. Yeah, she had great assets, but a bump.
Man, those triangle boobs gonna make me act up.
Right, but she was no nonsense. She was, I'm gonna get shit done. I'm capable of doing this shit.
Yep.
You know, and that's what people liked about her. And the newer games that they released, the trilogy, it was just, oh, I have to apologize for being white, and I have to apologize for being me, and I have to apologize for money and all of this other crap, and I'm not sure who I am, and oh, woe is me, and oh, I've got to backpedal on this now, and I got to backpedal on that now.
That sounds
Like,
terrible.
no, it's not character development. It's just who the fuck is going to relate to that? Who the fuck wants to play someone like that?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying. Yeah, I remember playing. I don't know if it was the first remake of Laura. I didn't pay attention to a lot of the dialogue because, well, with Laura Croft, I never really did. I just like
Stop
I enjoyed the
gooning.
aesthetic.
No, you stop gooning, sir.
Never. Fuck off.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I will say, like, I didn't realize, like, my brain had this weird kind of uncanny. I thought, honestly, the trailer when we were watching it on Dragoncast, that they just had like different renders of the Lauras. I didn't know that they cut from one Laura render to a completely different storyline Laura. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like, am I losing my mind? Oh, it's two different games. Okay, they just mashed them into one. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. I know there's some people that are both for this, and it's hilarious to see the people that are against this. Like, this is not what Laura is. I'm like Scaly mentioned, like, this actually is what Laura was.
More ass shots and more cleavage shots. That's all we need. I want to be playing Tomb Raider with one hand, just like the good old days, okay? So they can fuck off.
And I remember playing Tomb Raider on PlayStation when it came out, and honestly, is like, okay, I'm playing a chick. I didn't care when I was a teenager. You know, it was I've got this kick-ass character who doesn't give two shits. They're not doing it for a greater good. They're doing it because they want to do it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Metroid. And playing Metroid and shit.
Oh
And,
yeah.
like
Samus never
I don't
fucking
give a
apologized.
rat's ass about Samus being a chick.
No.
I don't care if she's got boobs or not. She's kicking ass and taking names.
Hey, she's got some nice
Samus-
assets.
Samus never apologized for jack shit. Never needs to.
Hey, wait, that's not fair. She doesn't talk.
Exactly. She has nothing to say.
I think she
Doesn't
said,
need to say anything.
I think she had like one line of dialogue in Metroid Dread, if I remember correctly.
That was it.
Yes.
She does the thing where she, like, I think in Prime, like, she would do
Aesthetics, yes.
yeah.
Aesthetics. But yeah, I guess we'll see what happens with Tomb Raider.
Yeah, that's what I want to see from it. I want to
hopefully it'll be
see
good.
an unapologetic Laura Croft that's just, I'm in this to do this because I want to do it.
Yeah.
You know, fuck consequences, fuck your whole greater good bullshit. I'm doing it because I feel
can.
like it. Fuck you.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it? I've got two big ass guns. You gonna stop me?
Yeah, I got two big ass guns. Oh, but I also have pistols.
Angelina Jolie in that role, she had two big ass guns. Yeah.
Fucking milk cannons. Sheesh. I'm gonna act up. I gotta stop thinking about Angelina Jolie. God damn. It's too much for me.
She had to gain 30 pounds of, I presume, muscle for that film, and she did it all. She did it fantastic.
Yeah, that's what we're calling it now. Muscle. Yeah, okay. Muscle. Yes. Being very charitable there.
I think a lot of that is what it was. Is I think she was really thin, and they're like, you need to put some fucking weight on and also get some goddamn muscle if you're gonna play this role. Because a lot of people were thinking that she would have to
them
thin
titties up, girl.
and
That's how it
also
works.
massive push-up bra, like a size smaller than normal, probably.
Good choice. Good choice. Those directors or whatever, they had their eye on the prize, if you catch my drift. I'm not complaining. Anyways, speaking of movies and stuff, though, Jacksepticeye. Let's talk about old Jacksepticeye, man.
Oh boy.
He's doing his own little movie thing. Although it's not the same. It's not on the same level as Markiplier.
Yeah, he's producing a movie, which if he's just a producer and not an EP, he probably doesn't have that much involvement. But if he's an EP of the movie where he's like funding a bunch of shit and he's having like dictatorial almost decision making, then I'm interested. Like I
Yeah.
want to know what level of producer he's at.
Well, he's an executive producer, which good thing I have a definition pulled up for what that is. Going back to my film school days, what is an executive producer? They are a producer who is executive. But no, there's more to it than that. It's the head producer who supervises other producers in the creation of a film. They may work independently or on behalf of the studio. They will ensure the film is completed on time, within budget, and to artistic and technical standards. In TV, an executive producer may also be the creator/writer of the series. So he basically he's the head honcho. He's tooling with all the strings, right? He's not the director. He's not necessarily telling everybody, "Hey, actor, go here, do this. This is how you do the scene." But he's telling the guy who tells them how to do the scene, right? He's pulling all the strings, right? And then those guys pull the other strings. So he's basically head honcho. While Mark is he was directly involved with the film. Like he was actually directing the film and starring in the film, while Jack is taking more of a backseat role, but a very important role, but backseat role.
It's not a bad place to start. Like if you look at like the history of stuff, Mark has a history of writing and directing like the Who Killed Markiplier, Day with Markiplier, his other like mini stuff. And he's been doing little bits but bigger and bigger. This is obviously the biggest one. I don't know what Jack has done production wise or acting wise.
I don't think he's done anything acting other than I think he's had some guest
Free Guy.
He's has like some guest appearances in like some indie horror games. Like he offered his voice. I think he was in he was in one of the puppet combo games or puppet combo-esque games. I forget what the name of it was. He started off in like a mall or something, and Jack played one of the characters, and his face was like they took like a literal like a face scan of him and just slapped it on the character because you know it's one of those PS1 aesthetic kind of games. But I know he hasn't done quite to the level of Mark when it comes to acting, and that's probably why he's not doing any like direct acting. Although, was he in Five Nights at Freddy's?
I don't think he was in FNAF.
Oh.
He was in Free Guy as like himself, basically. He talked about how he basically would have to record a bunch of like little commentary stuff. He would do different takes and he'd send them to the production team, and then they would pick and use what to put into the film. Because I guess he's supposed to be like reacting to Ryan Reynolds' character, Free Guy. It's one of those like fourth wall breaking type of movie, and they got Jack to be a role in the film. So he talked about that a little bit, but that's still just like he was just like an actor for hire kind of thing.
Yeah. You know what's funny? This stood out to me for some goddamn reason. His last name is McLaughlin. How fucking stereotypically Irish is this man? His last name is McLaughlin. You can't go any more Irish than fucking McLaughlin. I knew an Irish girl named McLaughlin, or her last name was McLaughlin. God, he's so fucking Irish. Jesus Christ. He couldn't be more Irish if he even tried.
Oh, he absolutely is. He got in an Irish fight with someone in, I think it was 7 Days to Die or Rust.
Fucking top of the morning to you.
He absolutely went top of the morning to you on this lady. They brought their accents in, and this is back when like Corpse Bride was still doing shit. And Corpse is just sitting there, is like, we don't do anything. We're just gonna let them exchange whatever it is with each other, and we're gonna sit back here and watch, kind of thing. But yeah, Sean is absolutely a fucking McLaughlin as it gets.
Yep. Well, I guess we'll have to see what happens with this. I know some people were for some weird reason trying to say he's trying to ride the coattails of Mark, and I'm like,
I don't think he was probably already doing this.
also these guys are friends, because a lot of people are like, well, just like how he copied Mark back in the days to make Let's Plays, he's also now copying Mark trying to get into Hollywood film. I'm like, okay, no, but okay. Nice opinion,
See,
I guess.
I think where some of this came from is both Mark and Sean used to run Cloak together, because I actually had bought a handful of things off the Cloak brand. Cloak is like seemingly gone. And the only hint that Jack is no longer part of it is a single Instagram like reel where he said, why am I not with Cloak anymore? Let's break it down. He just starts doing a dance. He doesn't explain jack shit. So he's not part of Cloak.
Jack shit. I see what you did there.
Yep. So he's not part of that anymore. Mark hasn't been doing anything with Cloak because he's been fucking busy with Iron Lung. Cloak has been just, you go to the webpage, there's nothing there. You can't buy anything anymore. So seemingly they have like split as far as Cloak goes, and they're not talking about it. I don't know if it was like a business disagreement or if they just got tired and don't want to do it anymore. I don't know what, but yeah, they're off doing their own thing now. And I think people were trying to people want there to believe that there's this war between. They tried to do the same thing between Mark and Felix. They asked Phil, "Oh, why don't you do shit with Mark anymore?" It's like they did shit for years together. They're off doing their own thing. They played that out. Let them go and do their thing. It's like Yami Mash doesn't do things with Mark anymore. Actually, Yami Mash might have been. He might have like had a crash out or something.
No. I think Yami Mash. Wait, if I remember correctly. Wait a minute. I don't want to Yami Mash YouTuber. If I don't want to misspeak and get him confused with a different YouTuber that this might have happened to. Let's see if I remember. Aha. Yeah, he got pedophilia controversy in January 20. In January 2016, Yami Mash allegedly engaged in sexual conversations online with a 14-year-old girl. The claims were initially brought up by the YouTuber Keemstar. The girl and her mother verified with police and Child Protective Services that Yami Mash had sent pictures of his genitals to the girl. On January 6, 2016, Yami Mash made an apology video titled My Side Explained. In September 2021, there were more pedophilia allegations against Yami Mash by a former friend, consisting of screenshots, audio, and video of private conversations in which he admitted to engaging in sexual activities with underage fans. Yami Mash was later arrested and charged with 3 counts of sexual misconduct with a child. He admitted to flirting with a 14-year-old fan and acknowledged police intervention, though he attempted to shift blame by claiming the minor was manipulative and appeared older than her age. So there you go, the age-old story.
Sex pest.
Yeah.
Fucking sex pest.
Yep. I think he still uploads to this day. Wait, let me pull it up. I think I'm still subscribed to him for some damn reason. I'd see like his videos every once in a while pop into my feed. And I'll be like, why is he still making videos? I mean, I guess what's his name? Mini Lad also is still making videos for some goddamn fucking reason. You can see he's been making videos kinda ish 2 months ago. So I guess he's still around, kinda.
That's a curveball I did not expect.
This is not aging well. Misty in the nude. That's not a title that's aging well.
No.
Yami Mash, that's looking very ironic with the current circumstances here. Because I don't know if you know, but Misty is a child.
Yeah.
By the way. I'm sure it's an aged up version. Calm down. It's an aged up version. Wood chipper, yeah. I kind of remembered that he'd gotten these allegations, but I didn't want to misspeak because there was another person also within the horror game Let's Play.
It's not Icy, is it?
No, what was his fucking name?
Okay.
We try.
Icy's going through some weird shit. One of his channels was deleted recently.
his-
He's like
What
scared
was his name?
shitless.
God, I'm trying to remember what his name was. Fuck.
I don't know if it's gaming, but I know Mr. Kitty, the French synthwave guy, like that's like he's a fucking proud sex pest.
Wonder if I can. I think let's see if I look at my hard drive, because I think I tried to make fan art for this guy at one point. So that's how I would remember. So if I still have the picture, I can find it.
ChatGPT. Chat.
I wonder actually. ChatGPT, can you point me in the right direction? Because I can't remember this guy's name. Let's see.
Find me all the sex pests of 2025 on the YouTube.
What was a popular horror game let's player on YouTube that was exposed for underage crimes or something? I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, crimes.
Wait, actually, let's put plural so I can get multiple that were exposed.
That's right, cast a big old fat net.
Let's see here.
Gonna throw Dr. Disrespect up there as well, probably.
Not
Sad
not
Satan.
games themselves. I think it's thinking of fucking actual games themselves, which Sad Satan is a
Yeah.
whole rabbit hole on its own.
Yeah, I saw
No,
Schlep in there. It's like we talked about
looking
him.
for specific creators that had allegations.
Like, no, it's not it.
Mini Lab, well, yeah, we had Mini Lab, but Onision, yeah, of course, fucking Onision.
No, Nision's always been a sex pest.
This is not helping me at all. I can't remember the guy's name at all. So it's he wasn't like massive. He wasn't on the level of like Markiplier and even Yami Mash, but he was. I think I remember he played. What was I think I found him. He played Silent Hill Downpour. Maybe wait. Unless his channel's gone. Silent Hill Downpour. Let's play. I need to find who this guy was. It's gonna fucking kill me if I don't. It's gonna be kind of hard to find it from this, especially if he might have deleted his channel. At least I think that's what I saw him play. And I think he was Canadian, if I remember correctly. He might have been Canadian.
I'm sorry.
That's probably actually how he responded. That's probably how he responded. Who knows?
Bling, bling,
It's-
bling, bling, bling.
I want to find this because it just bothers the crap out of me. But it's probably not a name that anybody would actually know. Trying to think. 'Cause I'm looking through my hard drive for like all the pictures I've ever like created or something. That sounds really bad out of context. That sounds really bad out of context. Don't get the wrong idea, people.
All the big lipped AI photos sent by Skytex, of course.
Probably was sent by Skytex. Let's see. Nope, that doesn't help. God damn it. I don't know what his name was. I believe he was Canadian, but I just can't
Looking
remember.
for sexperts.
I can't,
sexperts.
I can't figure out what his name was.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
The only thing I can remember is that I did try to make like some kind of like fan art for him or something that involved like a picture of Slender Man. Because, you know, it was that time. So, of course, you had that fucking Slender Man. But anyways, maybe I'll probably find it after the show and be like, God damn it, I fucking could have found it during the show. I'm not going to dwell on that. But yeah, Yummy Mash. Now you know.
Fucking hell.
That's where he's been. Sorry to ruin your fan fiction of Yami Mash.
That's unfortunate.
It
I didn't
is
really
indeed.
watch a lot of Yami Mash. when he
Oh
was
no,
popular. I know
you
he
can't backpedal now. You can't do that now. Well, now that I know this information, I actually I didn't really watch him. We weren't really friends. You just pulled a Josh Peck on us, bro. Remember when Josh Peck he
I don't know who Josh Peck was.
Drake
I
and
know of
Josh?
Yami Mash because Mark had him on several times, and I was like, okay, this is a guy. But I was also like, I don't know if I was subbing to Mark yet, or I was just like finding him. It was the same with like Felix. I knew these people existed, but I didn't sub to them yet. Yami Mash was in that same area. It's like Yami Mash, Jack, Mark, Felix, handful of others, and Yami was just like thrown in there. And I'd always just kind of had him in the back of my mind. I was like, I wonder what Yami Mash does these days. And like, I think I checked on him a few years ago or something, but I never knew this about him. I figured he just like died off, honestly. It's like, people like they do stuff and then they never really go anywhere with their channel. I figured that was just Yami Mash.
I mean, yeah, there's been some people that kind of just naturally fallen off without like serious allegations against them. One of them I can remember is White Boy 7th Street. He was super popular during the Call of Duty commentary days back when he was alongside like Wings of Redemption and stuff when it comes to like popular people that would literally just either like commentate about Call of Duty gameplay or would just talk about stuff with Call of Duty in the background. White Boy was one of them, but he kind of just he still posts to this day, but it's not the same. And it's just like he posts a lot of fucking AI generated bullshit too.
That's too bad.
I don't think this is the channel that he posts to these days. Well, no, 3 days ago, Call of Duty, but it doesn't suck. Only 8.7 thousand views, and he has 2.47 million subscribers. That's a fall off right there.
Holy shit.
His most popular video was the world's fastest nuke in Modern Warfare 2, 33.3 seconds. He got popular.
Jeez, yeah.
Yeah, he got popular for being really good at Call of Duty. Look at this AI slop. AI slop. He does a lot of thumbnails that are just very obviously AI slop, which reminds me of another random thing that happened I think a month ago at this point. But I remember the Rad Brad was getting a little bit of like flack because apparently now he uses a lot of like AI to generate his thumbnails versus like how he used to just take like official art from games. I don't think it fucking matters, but
yeah, that's what I typically do is just find art and then modify that a little bit. I've done a handful of AI thumbnails. I don't really like it. It doesn't look right.
I do it a lot, but I usually it's very limited. Like today's episode is AI generated slightly. It's I just took the CEO of YouTube and said make him look evil.
Yeah, but that's subject based. You want a subject for your thumbnail. If I'm doing like a game, the title has to be recognizable, but also the thumbnail, the visual context of the thumbnail helps if it's from the game. I learned that from like back in the Abiotic Factor days. If I tried to use a different thumbnail that wasn't associated with it, like it didn't have the same click.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Just like I don't mind it because like firstly sometimes you either can't get a good screenshot, right?
Yeah.
Either you can't get a good screenshot or a good high quality screenshot, or if you're like the Rad Brad who puts out like massive amounts of like videos for each game, maybe you eventually just run out of good screenshots. If you're gonna have a different screenshot for each and every single entry in one single Let's Play, you get to a point where like, but there's nothing that really fits the style that's an in-game screenshot. So maybe feed something into an AI and have it maybe tweak it a bit. It's not that big a deal, but some people on Twitter were kind of like trying to make it a big deal. Like, I can't believe a channel this size, 13.9 million subscribers. I can't believe he would not just go pay somebody to make thumbnails or something. I'm like, it's not that big a deal, but okay. It's really not that deep, but whatever. People make a mountain out of a molehill. Anyways, on to kind of the title of of today's TISM Thursday. YouTube's AI has been going absolutely fucking wild. We talked about in previous episodes where it's just fucking sniping channels left and right. Just, you get a ban and you get a ban. Look under your seat. Oh, what's that? It's a fucking ban. Get the fuck out of here. Get your channel off this goddamn platform. Some of them are probably deserved, but I can't with a good faith say that they're probably all deserved. But now this one is absolutely fucking insane. I saw this one on Twitter. It's like, okay, we're definitely gonna, this is, if this doesn't show you how AI moderation really needs to be reevaluated, I don't know what does. YouTube AI mistakes a streamer's microphone for a firearm and shuts down the broadcast. Because, you know, you can have firearms in videos, but I never knew this. Apparently in the TOS, you can't have firearms in live streams. You can have firearm videos, although there's heavy restrictions, unfortunately. That's why a lot of fucking gun tubers don't even want to make videos on YouTube anymore and have their own, like, paid sites or Patreons or whatever. But apparently you can't have a gun at all in a live stream. And somehow the AI said, oh yeah, that microphone, that looks like a gun. Get out of here. What are you doing flashing a gun on stream?
That's so dumb.
Yeah, this article says YouTube's AI has claimed another victim after a creator's stream was shut down when the microphone was misidentified as a firearm. Tech creator Enderman said multiple channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers were terminated overnight, which is true. That's been happening. Claiming the decisions were made entirely by automated systems with no human review, because there's barely any humans that actually work at YouTube at this point, and they're probably all in the damn call center and goddamn Delhi at this damn point. In their viral case, Spookinjutes, great name, Spookinjutes had his video restricted after his laugh was marked as graphic content. It wasn't until he removed his laugh from the footage that his video could be fully monetized. Now, there is a little bit of discrepancy in that specific story. Some people are saying it wasn't actually the laugh. It was like the couple of frames of like a dead character in a video game, which is still stupid, but it's hard to say whether it was the laugh or if it was the couple of frames of a dead character with blood that got him. Regardless.
Unless it was the unintentional context of graphic with laughing. The AI might have saw the video and heard laughing and thought, someone's laughing at death. That's graphic. We need to get rid of that.
I don't know. It's hard to say because it's all done by AI. So how do you know what the fuck they specifically thought was bad? Yep. Because if they said it was graphic content, you can say, okay, the dead character in a video game. But it's a fucking video game. Are we going to get to the point where we can't have dead characters in a video game? I know they already changed the policy where apparently now you can get a video age restricted if, like, you're basically gunning down unarmed combatants, which is going to be a big problem for GTA 6 because what do you spend so much time doing in GTA 6? Sometimes gunning down random people. Not people with guns, but random people. That's one of the fun things to do in GTA 6 is just go fucking killdozer on random bystanders, okay? Just fucking open fire. But under YouTube's policies, you would be age restricted for doing so. So it's getting a little bit wild out here. But on December 10th, creators at Hold My DualShock were live discussing Supergirl, Disney, and other news in pop culture when their stream was suddenly pulled. YouTube's AI falsely flagged us, they replied to viewers on X. Following this, Hold My DualShock revealed exactly why they had been taken down. A microphone. Quote, please address this. Our live stream was taken down for holding a firearm. It's a microphone. They blasted, tagging YouTube support in the process. Good fucking luck. That's just a bot, basically. A screenshot of an email the creators received from YouTube explained that the platform believed their content violated its firearm policy. According to YouTube, content that shows someone live streaming while holding, handling, or transporting a firearm isn't allowed, and violations could result in losing the ability to stream. Like, a microphone. Does this look like a fucking gun to you? I'm pretty sure... You know what? Just for the sake of it, let me pull this image up. Let's save as. Don't worry, you're not going to see my taxes folder because that doesn't pop up. Let's go save that there. Let's open ChatGPT and see what ChatGPT sees in this image. Why don't
Yep.
we? All right, ChatGPT, what is this image? What is this image? Analyzing. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say. I see a hand holding a Shure SM58 microphone pointed upward as if ready to speak or sing. The mic is wired and the scene looks casual. Someone is sitting down, wearing dark pants, with a red leather couch in the background. The focus clearly on the microphone, which is commonly used for live vocals, speeches, and performances. So not only did ChatGPT know it was a microphone, it could say exactly what microphone he was holding, what color his pants were, the orientation of said microphone. So you're telling me fucking ChatGPT can tell you that this is a microphone, but Google, with their infinite money, infinite processing power, biggest servers in the fucking world, their AI can't determine whether a damn microphone is a damn Glock or not? I'm sorry, I didn't know that there was the Shure Glock 58. My bad, there must have been a new fucking launch. Maybe it's like a secret gun that like you pull the capsule off and it's a gun. Actually, that'd be a good idea. Wait a minute, put a pin in that. Wait a minute, that'd be a good idea. Oh, that would just have a microphone. Actually, hands up, bitch.
In the movie Who Am I with Jackie Chan, there's like a Nikon or a Canon camera with like it's a 6-shot, like they have this like custom made 6-shot clip magazine inside, and where the like I guess the CCD of the camera's supposed to be is literally a fucking like 9mm round ready to be fired the moment that you hit the trigger on the camera. Is like, that's pretty fucking good.
Well, now this is my idea. I'm trademarking. I'm fucking patenting. I'm gonna pull Nintendo. That shit is going to the patent office right now. I'm gonna patent a secret gun that's disguised as a Shure SM58. We'll call it the Clock 58.
No, the Schlock.
Yeah, the Schlock 58. It's like, would you like to give your opinions on this breaking news? Now what's your opinion, bitch? You better pray to your fucking gods right now. I'll fucking blast your damn mouth off right now.
You ever heard of the heartbeat gun?
No.
Oh no, the heart attack gun. It's something CIA actually admitted in,
Of course, it's the CIA.
in Congress. It's like a modified 9mm that has this massive like scope on it, and it shoots a poison tipped like block or a pin of ice into you, and then the ice melts, and then the poison makes its way through, and then it gives, it mimics cardiac arrest. They call it a heart attack gun. It's a fucking real CIA weapon.
Yay! I love the CIA. Remember, guys, I am not suicidal. I am not suicidal. I would not kill myself. I am not suicidal. Just saying. I'm not suicidal. I repeat. If I go missing, start asking questions.
Why did you commit suicide? I
can't believe you committed suicide.
Fucking Neil Breen. Goddamn.
It always comes back to Neil Breen somehow. But yeah, fucking the AI is just getting absolutely insane. Between channels getting fucking nuked, the newest victim of that specifically was Augie RFC, had his channel temporarily nuked. And I think they tried to state child safety or something. And now he did get it fixed. His channel is back, apparently. But they briefly got him. I was like, what the fuck? Augie? What? That's ridiculous.
This, I have two thoughts, and neither one of them sounds very good. The first thought I have is their AI doesn't know what they're doing. I don't care that they're Google. They could be experimenting with a new language model that is completely fucked up. That is one possibility. And they're just entrusting this to all of YouTube. Or this is where the tinfoil hat conspiracy horseshit comes into my brain. They are using they're not going after these channels for what they're claiming. Oh, this clearly isn't a microphone. Every AI would say this is a microphone, and that they're claiming. The other dark part is that YouTube is not going after these accidentally. They are simply trying to purge out channel, and they're just making shit up in the process and making it seem like it's a mistake. But in reality, they're trying to just cut back their inventory of YouTubers, of people that they don't think are fucking worth their time.
All right. I just want to state for the record, Karis is also not suicidal. He would not kill himself. He will not kneel Breen, okay?
It's one of those two. It's they've either got a reckless fucking AI or YouTube knows exactly what the fuck they're doing and they're going to keep doing it until they get results. One of these two is likely the issue.
I think it's just rogue AI. I mean, I saw a body cam footage of a guy at a casino who was getting falsely identified as a guy who was previously trespassed from the premises. And I watched the body cam footage, and the officer's like, yeah, the system had 98% confidence, you know, blah, blah, from multiple angles. And then even when the guy gave him his ID, he started creating like, well, I don't think the AI would say there must be something up. Maybe you just have two IDs. Maybe you're doing something fishy. Like, he had to fucking fight tooth and nail to, I think now he's suing the police department or whatever.
No, he can't really sue the police department on this one. It's the well, no, he's currently suing because not only did he prove that it was false, but they still gave him a felony.
Oh wow.
He still has a felony on his record, even though he wasn't the guy who was trespassed.
Jeez.
And the casino's AI system falsely identified him. And on top of that, there were 4 other cities besides Reno that had AI systems that had falsely identified people. So now there's a new process that's being pushed through to require more than just the AI's facial recognition to push through an arrest and conviction.
Yeah, that video was just sad to me because he gave up his ID, and then the cops still started creating like a conspiracy. He's like, well, maybe he somehow has a he literally at one point, I remember he said something about maybe he has somebody within the DMV who helped him have another legitimate driver's license. I'm like, what are you kidding me? What kind of conspiracy do you think this average fucking guy at a casino is committing here? Just so he can go back to a casino that he was trespassed from? What do you think he is? A fucking secret agent? He had a guy within the DMV who gave him another fake ID so he could get into the casino without what? What the hell? Can't you just say, hey, maybe this AI is wrong? I don't care if it says 98%. Who the fuck cares? It's because their faces look sort of alike. That's why.
The body cam was just ridiculous. He's like, yeah, there was just nothing else to identify him. The guy had his driver's license. He had credit cards. He had his work badge in his car.
Wow.
Yeah, and the guy brought up a good point. He's like, well, what's the fucking point of my ID? What's the point of the ID if it doesn't identify me? What? Where are we getting to a damn point where our IDs, like, do I need to carry around my birth certificate with my foot? Do I need to carry around some kind of fingerprint thing? Do I need to carry around, like, what do I need to carry now? Because apparently, according to some fucking dumbass police officers and companies that make these systems, their shit is inimmutable. It's if it says 98% confident, it must be right. My ID doesn't matter. My other identification doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter.
Back when Bill Clinton was president, they had tried pushing tags, radio tags, like they do for chipping pets.
Nope.
For people.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You can miss me with that. I don't want to be chipped. That's dystopian as hell.
That's right. they had like marketing where a handful of people were like, "Oh yeah, it's really great. I can go like pay for my groceries with it and stuff like that."
I don't want
Yeah,
it. I don't.
chipped in my arm.
I don't want a fucking NFC tag in my fucking fingerprints. I think somebody's actually already done that. Like somebody willingly decided to be a guinea
Yeah.
pig and get like a NFC chip like in their hand or something, so they can go like this on like a terminal.
Yeah.
Like I don't think the benefits outweigh the potential problems here. I don't think I care that. I don't even use tap to pay a lot. I should use it more, but I forget to even use it. Maybe I guess you could argue maybe you use it more if you can just put your hand on it. Okay, but whatever. I don't think I care that
I
much
wouldn't
about
do that.
I don't think
I
I
know where
care
other
that much
people's-
about tap to pay that much to where I want some kind of chip in my goddamn body that can use for God knows what. I mean, fucking data brokers and shit already sell like so much of our information. I want a chip in my body? Yeah, no, thank you. I'm good. Count me out.
Don't worry about it. With as much as you use ChatGPT, it's already got your suicide note written.
I don't use it that much. I use it to generate images and I use it to identify microphones. Okay, that's it. That's all I do.
It's got you covered.
Nah, I don't use my real name on ChatGPT because I learned my lesson about putting my real name everywhere, okay? I am a changed man. I am a educated man.
Do you remember those web pages when you would go and visit them and it would say, "Hi, so and so, your resolution, your IP is this, your location is that, your resolution is this." They can read all that shit from your host file when you go to a web page. The cookies can actually look for that shit. So
Nice.
your name is somewhere in there.
Well, I use
OPSEC's not that good.
Proton VPN, not sponsored, but use code autism to get 0% off your first month. Please sponsor me, Proton.
Great.
I use your
Great.
products. I like your products. Sponsor me, please.
Great discount code. Get 0 off.
Yeah.
You know
Buy.
you're not going to put the chip in your hand. You're going to put the chip in your ass because that's where the ribbed wallet is.
So now I gotta twerk on the terminal. That's gonna be kind of awkward with the Indian man behind the counter. What did you doing?
Shake it.
What did you doing? Stop it! Stop it now!
This is how you pay for that Slurpee.
Bloody bitch bastard.
That's not Indian. What the hell? If you're gonna be racist, at least be accurate, Karis. Come on, get on my level.
You don't know that video? The "fuck you, bloody bitch bastard, bloody" the fight, the argument back and
Bloody.
forth.
What is he? Is he a British Indian?
There was these two, like, I think Hindu guys. They had this argument over something, and they ended it with like, "All right, have a nice day." But they kept bringing up the word "bloody" up as though they were trying to like being British about it, and it was just the weirdest. Like, "Fuck you, bloody bitch bastard!" Like,
Watch too
this was
much.
Like,
Watching too much BBC.
Thank you. Come
Apparently.
again.
Thank you. Come again. You're still yapping. This is TISM Thursday.
Yes,
What do you
we
mean?
are.
That's the entire point of TISM Thursday. If there was a day of the week that started with a Y, maybe it would have been yapping whatever. But there isn't. So it's TISM Thursday.
yapping yonde.
Yeah, yapping yonde. Yeah. We're gonna trademark that too. I'll along with all the other things I'm going to curse the trademark office with my Xeroxed penis. A Shure SM58 as a gun, and I guess yapping yonde.
No, Skytex. No,
What did he put?
no, just no.
Should I not click on that link?
It's not nudity. It's just absurd.
Never
just-
click on any link that Skytex posts.
I have
That's
to
a good rule.
sometimes. I have to click on them sometimes because that's what he's here for, to send me cursed shit. Which brings
It's
us
cursed already.
to Reddit Roulette. Segue into
All
Reddit
right,
Roulette.
so you heard him. Write up a thing in ChatGPT and link him to that, and that'll be his suicide
I'm
note.
scared to click these goddamn links that he put in the previous TISM Thursday that did not happen. I'm kind of scared, but I'm going to have to trust him that he actually curated these, that they won't get me banned. Because there's one that literally says, racist redneck goes rage mode. Skytext
Cody?
Sounds legit.
probably Cody. Skytext, does he say any slurs? Because it says he's racist. Are they at least blurred out? Did he at least blur out the slurs? Because when I see a racist redneck, that sounds funny, but I'm also afraid at the same time, okay? I don't want to end up like Peanut the other day where apparently he literally clicked on like a stream on Twitch, I think his buddy's stream, and as soon as he clicked on the link to bring up the stream, some guy in the prox chat, I think of Arc Raiders, dropped the F slur right as he clicked on the link, like literally, and he clicked out really quick. He's like, oopsie poopsie, sorry guys, sorry, oopsie poopsie,
Damn.
sorry. I don't remember. Well, I'm not clicking on it then. If you don't remember it, I'm not clicking on it then. That's a risk.
You're not gonna 50-50.
Yeah,
on that one.
like this is not
He
the
said Fargo?
this is not the 50-50 subreddit, so I'm not going to be doing a 50-50 live on air. Now, I'm questioning a lot of these that he sent. Do I click on the one from the slave auctions Reddit? r/slave auctions.
What the fuck?
Okay, let me open this in my other browser that's not shown on stream first. Okay.
Of course, there's a
I think this one will be fine. Yeah, I think this one will be fine. I think this will be okay.
Oh no, what is it?
I just had to make sure. All right, r/slave auctions. I am over 18.
No, you're not.
Would you want to buy a pet? Human dog pet for sale. Obedient, well behaved, loves walks,
Oh
humiliation,
my God,
and always ready to beg for your attention at your feet like any good dog. Bro, why would you allow somebody to post this on the internet? Why?
Oh man, this reminds
People-
me of Cyanide and Happiness cartoon where the mom wants the vet to kill her son because he's a furry.
Yes, that's the one. That's that
He's-
fucking episode.
He's suffering, ma'am. He's your son. No, look, his quality of life. He's dying. Just put him down.
Yeah, it's exactly that fucking episode.
These images, man. Why would you allow somebody to post these? Why? What did the comments say? I'm afraid to look, but I'm going to look anyways because I'm curious. Curiosity killed the cat. Curiosity killed the commie. I will buy this good, obedient puppy. Tell me price. Sold. This dog needs daily walks, though, and its diet consists mainly of worn socks and dirty shoes. DM for pricing and other details. What kind of weird-ass fetish Reddit is this? By the way, I see nudity off on the side. I'm just going to scroll back up.
Yeah.
Even with the
I noticed
18
that as
thing,
well.
it's still showing things that it should not be showing. Why is it not blurred out? Reddit! This is what I get for having Reddit roulette. Reddit just wild over here. I thought it was supposed to blur things out. Trying to get me in trouble over here. Of course, Skytext would find a Reddit with fucking slave auctions. Of course, of all things that Skytext would stumble upon. This is why he's on like every list for every like major nation around the world.
I've seen things on Reddit that I will never admit to looking at because it's like someone sent it to me or I had this like, does this exist? And I'm like, I wish I never saw this. I'm going to go look. Bonzi, come here, kind of thing.
The redneck
Save me
crash
from
out
the
is
horror.
safe. Okay, well apparently according to Skytext, he vetted it. It's safe. Okay, well let's see a redneck go ape mode. Let's just turn this up against my
Apes are
better
not stronger
judgment.
together.
Let's see. Racist redneck goes rage mode because gas station doesn't have a restroom. I do hate when that happens, but it does happen. And honestly, I don't blame them. Have you seen what happens in fucking those restrooms, man? It's a crime against humanity.
Yep.
Piss on the floor, shit on the walls, fetuses in the bowl. Like it happens, you know. All right, let's see a redneck having an absolute crash out. Will it be a valid crash out though? Let's find out.
Yeah.
Together.
that's
Don't buy any money. Just leave. If she's too fucking cheap to have a bathroom, you shouldn't be buying stuff from her.
So you're wasting time, sorry.
I don't give a shit. Why don't you have a bathroom? Because you're too fucking cheap to build it, right? Two things. Bathroom, and you don't care about the customer, and you're fucking foreign. And you trying to say I'm wrong?
You're fucking foreign. That was his PC way of not of being racist.
Yep.
Okay, but you still cheap fish and won't build a.
I am trying to be polite.
I'm trying to tell you the truth. If you cared, you'd have a bathroom. I'm right, you're wrong.
This is not my problem.
You're right, I'm wrong. All right, Grandpa. How many Budweisers have you had today? Jesus Christ.
Well,
You know,
I apologize. I apologize.
Oh,
I
no, but
apologize?
he apologized. He apologized. It's okay, guys.
You know, 'cause
No, not the fucking phone going off. Turn that shit off. Turn the ringer off.
You think it should have? If people paid the hard-earned money like me, are gonna buy it.
He's-
I gotta get rid of it.
Is he
I
like
apologize, you're American.
an old boomer?
Look at him. Yes. Look at this man. Look at that. Look at the white in that beard. Okay. He's had too few. Yes, he's had too few to say the least. He's crashing out just because there's no bathroom. You don't care about the customers. You're cheap. I'm like, Grandpa, if you're really that mad, just go piss on the wall outside.
I have my solution because I've been across this fucking country, like 25 states, I think. There are plenty of states, cities, counties where they don't want you to use the fucking bathroom. They have some because like a bunch of people decided to shoot up in their bathroom. They're like, okay, we're not trusting anybody. Even doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah,
if
gotta
I'm
go in the bathroom. Like,
uniform,
gotta. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff.
I guess. So my workaround is I get a fucking bottle that's wide enough mouth that I can piss into. I drink some liquid, pour it out. I go in my car and I fucking piss in the bottle and then I throw it away. It sounds, oh, why are you paying for the product? I need to fucking go,
Okay,
motherfucker.
I
don't care.
I have a better real life 50-50. Let's play a little game called Is it Gatorade or is it not Gatorade? You just have to drink from random bottles. Well, is it Gatorade or is it not Gatorade?
There's a similar one of that with like the what is it, the Mountain Dew Voltage, and they put it next to a glass of Voltage and a glass of Windex. They're exactly the same color.
It's like a really fucked up version of Bean Boozled. Like,
Yeah.
but instead of
Even-
tasting lawn clippings, you're tasting piss.
Yeah.
Wait, you gotta sit there and be like, okay, so by the city, I think they've been drinking Dr. B. Yeah, I'm getting a hint of Dr. B in there. Yeah. And wait, I'm getting a hint of something. Is that cucumber Gatorade? Interesting.
Yep.
Most places don't allow people to use the restroom. Well, there's a lot of places where they have a restroom, but you have to get like a key. Most dollar stores don't have a just open restroom. You have to go up front, be like, "Hey, can I get the key?" And then you can go use restroom, which is really annoying because I'm sitting there, I was like, man, I gotta like fucking shotgun blast my shit all over the damn toilet bowl, and I gotta go up there first, be like, "Can I get the key?" While my fucking guts are like screaming, like rip and tear until it is done. Like I can hear fucking BFG Division playing in my intestines, and I just have to get up there and be like, "Can I please have the restroom key, sir?" Yeah, while inside she's like, "Yeah, rip and tear. Yeah, here it comes. Dark. This is definitely doomed to dark ages." So I only drink red-colored Gatorade. Ha! Joke's on you. I bleed when I piss. Wait, is this red Gatorade or is this kidney stone pee?
Ugh. Yes.
I'll just get that little that pee poop camera that we talked about last stream.
Oh, fuck
yeah.
that stupid goddamn thing.
Hey, camera, is this piss or is this Gatorade? Can you tell me? Next 3 posts are definitely fine for stream. Went back and reviewed them. The next 3? What, the absolute unit ones I'm guessing you're talking about?
Absolute
Okay.
unit?
Yeah, I don't know. He found some place called r/shitty absolute units. I don't know what that's all about, but I guess we're gonna find out. Either way,
Indeed.
you are in pain. What if you have a piss fetish? What if you do this 50-50 challenge on somebody and they taste the piss and they're like, "Oh, that's delightful, sir. That's the piss bottle." Yeah, it's really good. Where did you get this from? Can I get the source?
You've discovered something unfortunate about this person.
Everybody hated that. This is one of those moments where you got a little bit too acquainted with somebody for the worst reasons. All right, let's see this shitty absolute unit of the new Michelin Man mascot. Okay.
Oh no, this doesn't.
He's doing whiteface. That's racist. What kind of just a night with the boys.
You look disappointed.
He's fucking dying over here. He's not happy. He's grumpy. He looks like a damn powdered donut right now. Like Jesus Christ, looking delectable. This reminds me, one time, this was back, do you remember the flower challenge? Or the flower prank?
Oh,
where you would like throw a hand of flour in somebody's face?
Oh, maybe. It was short-lived, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was kind of short-lived. So my friend was getting out of the bathtub. And I knew that they were in the bathtub or the shower, whatever. So I get some flour. I'm at their house. I get some flour. I run in the bathroom. Luckily they were sitting on the toilet with the towel on, and I just fucking just flour right in the face. As they just got out of the fucking bathroom, they had to get back in the shower and re-shower because of me. They were not happy. I was a fucking demon. When I wasn't coming on walls, I was throwing fucking flour in people's faces. I am a changed man. I would never do such a thing.
There's some people, they go off and become like missionaries for religions.
Oh, I like missionary.
They join the military and they fight in a war. Others write a book. You threw flowers and ejaculated on walls.
Mm-hmm. I am a well-adjusted individual. I have a job. I have nice things. Okay, I am a changed man. That was younger Kami. This is new Kami. Okay, I don't come on walls. I only do stomach pancakes now. We've kind of shifted. That's fine. All right, another one. Wait, no, this is I already clicked on that one. Why? How did I get on that one again? No. We're good on that one. We're gonna click on a different.
This one's for Helena, the human dog pet for sale.
Of a power plant. Well, that makes you feel very good when you're thousands of feet up in the air.
What the fuck happened to that? Like everything's gone. The outer shell is gone. You see part of the shell, it's like blasted off or broken off. Like
it'll be fine. They don't need all the engines. You only need some of your engines. I'm proud of you, Ginger. You've grown so much. That looks AI. I don't know if it looks AI. I mean, let me analyze the pixels. Wait a minute. Wait. Let me get some glass. Let me get my glasses
it's
on.
Not.
Wait, let me get my glasses on. There we go. This is not helping. Maybe it's because it's red. Now everything's red. I don't think that's working. Actually, it appears to be real. I don't think it's AI. Looks real to me. I don't have any reason to think it's not. But whatever. All right, another one of these absolute units of this bitch flippin'. Oh no, she's not about to twerk, is she? Please don't be ratchet. Please don't be ratchet. Why is oh, there it goes. Oh, okay, now they're just fighting.
Wait, have I seen this one?
They're having a ratchet fight. We got two ratchet bitches going at one another. All right, how long until a goddamn weave gets pulled off? Oh.
Oh yeah, I've seen this one, I think.
Well, how the hell did we get to this point?
The tumbleweeds.
How did we get to this point? What's the context?
I have no idea.
No, she hit somebody else. Look, she hit somebody else.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes,
she
I've
flipped.
seen this one. Yeah, she flips. She tried taking off, and then she gets like out of the car, and I think just wanders off.
Oh no, she walking. Oh no, she's trouncing over. Flips her car over, gets out, and she starts making
Yeah.
fucking noises and shit. Oh, gonna go over to Jiffy
Yeah.
Lube. Hey, Jiffy Lube, do you fix this? Do you can you fix this? Can I fix this with an oil change? Do you offer
I've
those
seen this
services?
one. Yeah, this was. Oh, this one was fucking wild.
Another way that clip would not have been on the news somewhere, it probably was. This is literally some world star type shit right here. This is definitely some world star shit.
Yeah.
What the hell, bro? How do you even get to this point? Fucking vehicular assault, and then more vehicular assault, and then gets out the vehicle like you're hot shit. Okay, all right,
And then
calm down,
about it.
queen. Probably turned on some Cardi B right before she flipped. You know, gotta get that ratchet rap on. Gotta get really in the mood.
guess.
Gotta get into character. You know, I'm a method actor.
Car bought by EBT.
Oh no! Now we're definitely getting banned. God damn it, Scaler, we're definitely getting banned now. Now I just would like to disclaim that was not race. That was not related to race. That was
It's related to life
something
choices.
else, not race related.
It was life choices.
I'm hyper fixated on the previous clip. Well, stop. It's just a blown up engine. It's nothing too big a deal, okay, Helena? It's nothing too big a deal. Just a blown up airplane
Everyone
engine.
blows out their engine every now and then.
Yeah, we all get a blowout every once in a blue moon, okay? Oh no, Skytex put another one. He put another
I
one.
saw that too.
All right, let's see what this is.
We're all doomed.
Oh, some good old Coca-Cola 2-liter experiments. You know where this is going.
Gonna pour it in here, you know.
Why is she a ratchet bitch? Why? Do y'all have anything better to do? Jesus Christ. I'm 2 seconds in. I'm like, God damn it. It's a ratchet hoe.
Do a little dance while you in.
Close.
Don't do a little dance.
What is that? Is that
You gonna
funded?
put the whole thing in there?
I don't know.
Now close it.
No, don't close it. No. Don't close it.
Oh, it's one of those slow reactions.
No.
Yep.
Don't you shake it
Oh,
up.
there it goes. There it goes. I called it. I wanted to be wrong.
My eyebrows.
That was deserved. That was so deserved, man. What the? Have you never watched Bill Nye the Science Guy? I'm pretty sure he's done the Mentos thing. Come on, man. What do you think was going to happen?
There was a time on YouTube when everyone and their fucking dog was doing the goddamn Mentos.
Oh, no, wait,
it
that's
was
even
in,
worse. Wait, Skytex posted it's pull shock chlorine. It made chlorine gas.
Fuck.
They just blew a fucking chlorine gas bomb out of why? Why?
And that exploded in her face. She's gonna have like nerve damage.
Oh my
in her
lord,
eyes.
man. Fucking rat shit as hell, bro. You never went to science school, science class, science school, science room, science bathroom,
What is this one?
science EBT line?
Let's be honest now. Had she been in science, it would have been racist.
Ah, yes, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
What's it called? Critical theory? Something like that?
Logic or
Race-
something? Yeah.
Race theory.
Race theory.
How to piss
This
off your airline
chlorine
attendant
is not
at altitude.
representing me
Oh lord.
Because it's white.
because it's white.
The mitochondria is white. Why is it white blood cells? Where are the black blood cells? What the
Why
hell?
can't people just have fun with soda and pop rocks like we used to?
I know.
Why can't you just dip some pop rocks in a woman's pussy and eat them out? Are you pondering on that? I see you pondering. You're pondering on that right now.
I'm just that like, do a porn of that.
Probably already
Like
happened.
someone do a porn of that. Like, hey babe, like instead of like the I need to stay after and do homework. It's like,
Look,
hey, got some Pop Rocks.
what
Pull
when
your pants down.
I said I want to pop that pussy, that's not quite what I meant.
Pop Rocks that pussy.
What is mitochondria? Well, Helena, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, you see.
You fucking Dr. Mike worshiper.
No, even Chubby Emu would always do that. Every time you bring up the
that's
fucking
true.
mitochondria,
Oh
you
my
have to do
God.
the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell.
Yes, where they're presenting now.
I shoved 10 Hot Wheel cars up my ass. This is what happened to my colon. Mitochondria. I'm about to fucking mitochondriac your butthole. Yeah. I'm about to
Just don't go hypochondriac.
I'm about
on
to
it.
powerhouse that pussy.
That's a market. There's a marketing line for a porno. The powerhouse of pussy.
It's just gonna be people fucking dressed up like fucking red blood
You
cells and
know-
white blood cells fucking each other.
Actually, I thought you were gonna say it's gonna be people dressed up as cats fucking around. I was like, God damn it.
Wait,
yeah,
we already have that. It's called cats.
Yeah.
Both versions. You know they all have unique DNA from your maternal line. What kind of science shit are you going into? Whatever. Let's see. Of a tree cutter. Okay.
What? What? No! No!
Oh, his nuts. His nuts.
Oh.
Watch the nuts.
Oh, I am not talking about that
Nuts.
on there.
His nuts. Oh. Damn.
Hang on, I missed it. Play it again. I missed it. I was completely distracted
I
by
get
something else.
more than just that tree trunk took some damage. Nuts.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh.
We lost 2 tree trunks that day.
I was
damn
sent
it.
something that there's no way you can play it. Skytech sent me a video. You can't play it on the stream.
Damn, that makes me
because
more
of where it comes
curious.
from.
God damn it.
But it's involving eating out with Pop Rocks. Yeah.
Thank you, Skytex. Always looking for the best material for us. All right, what's this one? Of a player. That's pretty vague. Let's see. Oh, goddamn! Well, that ain't right. What the hell, fucking fat bitch? You killed him already, and then you killed him again. What the hell, bro? I think she's
Body's
dead.
dead.
I think
Stop killing him.
for TOS purposes, she is fine. She has 3 children, 3.25 children, and she lives in Barbosa. She's fine.
Specifically Barbosa.
What an earthquake! Yeah, I felt. Did you guys feel the ground move? That was either that or
What that was?
or Boogie 2988 lifting a finger. I can't decide which one it was. What the hell?
Boogie stood up.
Yeah, he literally breathed. That's all he did. He did. That's all he did. He let out one single breath.
Just see that shot of, I think it was like the big line. Everyone was waiting for like Ass Creed Shadows. And there's this big old long line in front of GameStop. And Boogie's got a fucking chair and he's sitting down. And the line at GameStop is like, typical, it's Boogie, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I don't know,
Boogie. Yeah, that
expect
makes sense. All right, that's enough. That's enough Reddit roulette for one day. I think.
No. I put one less 10 in there.
What do you mean?
It's not
Oh.
quite Reddit roulette, but it's for the pet thing
Where?
in the TISM chat.
That's a YouTube video. That's not Reddit roulette.
I know. It's for the Doberman human dog thing.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's hilarious. It's awesome.
The human pet sale one.
Human.
I
pet
have
sale.
seen that one. It's pretty good.
All right, good old YouTube. 3 minutes.
It's worth it.
It better be, or you're fired. Dr.
Poor little
Schmuchter.
guy. He's been sick for so long.
Ah, they're British. She did not. You did not give me a disclaimer that we're fucking dealing with British people.
It's worth it. It's so worth it.
Scaly, you're
Feels
fired.
Watch.
So badly for him. Little buddy is in so much pain. I'm afraid the only option we have left is, you know.
Miss Livingston, this is an adult human being inside of an animal costume.
Can't you see that he's in pain? He's my pet,
Mental pain.
and it's my decision. And my decision is I want to end his suffering.
I see. And what is he suffering from exactly?
Well,
Being a furry.
look at him.
I tell you this every time you come in here, Mrs. Livingston. This is your son, Kurt, a 24-year-old adult human male, and I can't euthanize a 24-year-old adult human male.
You can if this was Canada. Just call in.
Or Sweden, maybe?
Call in the maid service. They'll get it handled.
It's Fire
wanna-
Dash.
Fire
Right.
dash.
Pyro from the forest planet.
No, you.
Oh,
you
my
don't
alcohol. Oh no, I
understand.
think there's a little bit of drop
Fire
here. Ah,
Dash is sick. He's been sick.
hey, hey, wait. I will give him credit. Those teeth are very British.
Sick a long time.
Miss Livingston.
Call me Rachel.
Miss Livingston, this has been and continues to be a complete waste of my time and resources. On top of the fact that this is completely unethical, it disregards Kurt's
What's
basic
unethical about
human
killing
rights.
furries
Fire
in
Dash?
Minecraft?
My name is Fire Dash.
You just don't want to live with a
from Mars.
son who, as an
It's a fire
adult,
realm
wants to
in
live his
our
life
realm,
as a
the
magical
forest
human
planet.
dog.
What would you?
I'm a pyro.
Not to
fox.
mention the responsibilities
Okay,
you have
calm
as
down,
a
Pyrocynical.
mother. His mother.
Pyrofox.
Come on, please.
No.
Is that Ginger's kid? Hey, hey, Wade, you're fired. Wade, you're fired. Well, actually, wait, you're hired. Now
I
you're
was gonna say,
fucking
you gotta-
fired. Get the fuck out of here.
You gotta hire him before he can do that.
Well, he was hired, and
He's
now
a
he's
veterinarian.
fired. Is this a human doctor or a veterinarian? Yes.
Something.
Yeah, because there's the cross section
Come
of
on,
the
Kurt.
dog in the
Are
back.
you gonna let her treat you like this, or are you gonna stand up straight like a man and say, I'm here, I'm a magical dog boy, and I don't want to die, Mom?
I don't appreciate you referring to me as a cisgender human male.
Oh,
I'm a transgender pyro fox.
Pyrofox.
Get out.
Please.
Get out.
Please.
Get out.
Come on.
Get out. Get out of my office.
Oh, fine.
there's no helping him. I think.
No. It gets better. It gets better.
Quiet, puppet. Soon you'll finally be free.
Justified. Justified. That's the right way to handle it, boys. That's the right way to handle it. Hey, Skytex, are you taking notes? I mean, you do have a furry in your home, so you might,
Damn.
if things get a little bit too out of hand, wink, wink.
A really, really, really late term abortion.
I'm calling the
Goddamn it,
Humane
Steve.
Society. Well, see, dog boys named Fire Dash don't have any rights, in my opinion.
He's a magical pyrofox.
Yes, he's a pyrofox.
What is fucking Pyrocynical out here? That's probably his fantasy. He probably wrote this whole damn thing. Fucking furry inflation degenerate. I mean, Karis is hanging out with a furry lover? No. You stop that slander right now, Wade. I'll fire you again. Just ask Karis. I fired him many, many times. I fired
Why
him
do you
earlier.
think I'm in a new hotel? each
Exactly.
time? Like, it's because I keep getting evicted.
Names start with a G. Gregory?
George?
Floyd? I can't breathe.
Gretchen?
Gretel?
Jeff?
Now, Keely?
Maybe.
I don't know where we're going with this. Anyways, ends with an R.
Rogers?
Elliot Rogers? He's the host. Well, like a parasite?
know.
Hey, yes, if it was real, I found it was real. Can't help terrible safety problems with the FA. Is she still tisming about whether that's real footage or not? Helena? Just because this is TISM Thursday, this is for me to TISM, not for y'all to TISM, okay? Get it
No.
right.
No, Wade, we don't use the hard R around here. He's a ginger.
Yeah, only Linus Tech Tips can use the hard R.
Apparently, yeah.
It's you, Ginger? I don't think that's me. Click the link. Why? It's just gonna be fucking airplane stuff. Why would I humor Helena?
I do airplane stuff. I'll take
Of course it's a Boeing 777. It's always a Boeing 77. It's always a Boeing, but it's definitely
it
always
really
a
is.
777.
You rarely see a headline about a fucking what was it, Airbus? Because they kind of make their shit good.
Well, don't say
Engine failure. I can tell by the way that video plays that engine has not completely failed yet.
you better be careful. You might commit suicide in the middle of the night. You gotta be careful with Boeing. You know, they mean business. You know, it'd be sad if you took your own life. Tragically. This was 4 years
in
ago.
the parking lot.
Yeah, in the parking lot of Denny's. You're like 2 meters away from the fun zone of Denny's and you died. Think about the possibilities. You're like 2 meters away from the dumpster where the action starts, where the party starts.
From self-inflicted gunshot wound to your back 7 times.
Hey man, maybe they were double jointed or something. There's like, oh yeah,
Stop finishing in my ear, please.
I
said please.
Oh, please finish in your ear.
Where is it? Where is I will play the sound.
Ban me harder, Daddy.
Now I'm gonna finish like multiple times. I mean, I have been edging for like the past week, you know. So
to what?
I've been edging. You've seen the titles. I've been edging. I've been edging.
Oh, that edge. Okay.
He's been edging to Animal Crossing.
Oh, no,
he's got those accessibility games.
Yeah, I really get off to the guy, the animal thing,
Tom Nook?
Yeah, the one that makes you have to pay him debt. He really,
oh God, yeah, Tom Nook, the debt, fucking raccoon or whatever.
He really tickles my phallum or whatever they call that part of the penis. Yes, that part. Going on a 17-hour flight. 17-hour flight. Well, just remember when you get on a flight, this might happen. I hope that makes you feel better.
Where are you going, Helena, on a 17-hour flight?
Phallus. Yeah, phallus, whatever. You can fucking lick my phallus. Get on to it. Somebody's got to do it. It ain't going to lick itself.
17-hour trip.
You're not going in the U.S., that's for damn sure.
Like Australia?
Oh, no.
New Zealand?
She must be flying across Texas. That checks out. Yep, that checks out. Makes sense.
Europe. It was about 15 to 17 hours for me to go to Germany from Portland.
And you weren't even in first class.
Nope. I didn't have $4,000 to spend.
You had to ride 17 hours in economy. That sounds like cruel and unusual punishment, which I thought we had an amendment in our U.S. Constitution against that.
Seats weren't terrible. They weren't in like the absolute basic. They were like right in the middle of the plane. I was able to lean back.
Imagine for me, this is some imagery, right? I need you to close your eyes and imagine this scenario. You're on this 17-hour flight to Europe, to Germany. On one side, Boogie 2988.
Shut
the
up.
other side, Nikocado Avocado Pre-Skinny.
Fucking Sydney Watson.
Fucking what's her name? The fat bitch.
Frogan?
Yep. Yes, Frogan. I was thinking of different somebody. Lizzo, but yes, Frogan works too.
Oh, okay.
Same size, same shit. Slightly different shade of brown, but close enough. 24 hours across non-stop on I-10 across Texas from Orange to El Paso. Sounds about right. Yep.
Where in the world is that bitch named Elaine? Hey, that was a damn good show. Carmen Sandiego, the 90s. A fucking banger hook.
You know what? You know what else was a good show? Tonight's TISM Thursday. Let's wrap this shit up, boys. We've had a good time here on the TISM Thursday. 3.5 hours. Pretty good. We would have been on time, but Karis is always letting me down because he hates me. Remember, I'm more important than work. I'm more important than drinking water. I like you and I want you. That's not Essentia either. You're fucking fired. What did I tell you? In the contract, you're only allowed to drink Essentia on camera.
Joke's on you. I falsely signed it. I signed your name on the fucking contract.
Ah, I knew that signature didn't look right. I'm like, wait a minute. That's not how you spell his name. Must look awfully familiar. Anyways, we're going to get out of here for tonight. So thank you to everybody for tisming here with us, especially Helena when it comes to a fucking video of a damn blown up engine. That was her tism. While we're tisming on like 100 different things, she's tism on one thing. You're not allowed to die, not until after Sunday. Oh, yeah, I got to do Halo co-op night first. Yeah, we should be doing that sometime Sunday night-ish or whatever. I might download Sleeping Dogs and start a playthrough of that now that I am what's the word? Motivated, inspired, even. Gay. Yes, gay. Now that I am gay, I will play Sleeping Dogs.
Hyper gay. Does that fit anywhere in there?
Hyper speed. Hyper.
You know, just this once, I'll put him down for you, Karis.
Swimming through the cum at the speed of light. Got nowhere to go. Gotta follow my arrow. Sonic song. I don't fucking know. Ginger loves furry. Now that's fucking slander. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. So thank you to everybody for tuning in to TISM Thursday. Thank you to Karis and Scaly for joining me as co-host for this TISM Thursday. Just
he secretly kidnaps us.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't fucking listen to them. They're on fentanyl or whatever I put in their drink earlier today. Before we go, just remember, Akemi is extremely fat. I just want you guys to take that home with you. Remember, 3 chins. She's rivaling Frogan at this point. Just remember. And also remember that this ginger boy got a W on Twitter. Because I'm just so fucking powerful. He can't defeat me. Anyways, we'll catch you guys later. You guys all have a good night.
I yip furries for funsies.
And I do not yip furries for funsies. Good night, everybody. God damn it, I do not yip.
I like to bust in
No,
my pipple ball.
I do not.